Hello, welcome back to another episode of Off the Table, Guardians of Parna, episode 35. Goodness gracious, and we didn't say anything last week, but we have been together one whole year. Now, we haven't played 52 episodes, but that's worth a little bit of applause. So here's to another 1, 2, 5, 10, who knows? Maybe not as the Guardians. We'll see. Depends on how today goes. Couple of announcements. We always like to plug those of you guys that are running your own games, because if we plug them, they'll plug us, and they're running good games. So you guys should go check out A Path of Most Resistance. As we said last week, that is run by Gabby Bird. They are live episode, 8, 9, 10? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Live on YouTube. We're about to post episode 7.
But what are you playing live?
Live, we're going to be on 12.
Okay, so 12. They're back to getting 7 on YouTube. That is on our YouTube page, Off the Table YouTube page. They're good. The Wednesday is 6 p.m. Mountain Time. They got some cool characters in there. You should go check them out. And then if you're like, I still need more D&D, well, you should go check out Steel Fist Keep on Saturdays, 3 p.m. Pacific. And they are on episode 5 live,
4 on YouTube.
Perfect. So go get caught up on that. And of course, we have a backlog of 34 episodes that are on our YouTube channel. You can get all caught up and then watch live on Sundays here this time, this place. And we'd love to have you. Our other announcement is that next week at an hour earlier, so 3 p.m. EDT, or wherever you are, just translate that to your time zone. We will be playing a charity stream here to support St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which is something that I'm doing personally on my Twitch, but these guys are like, hey, we want to come and help as a collective group. So we already have some money raised, but we have a huge goal, and these guys have all helped towards that already. We want to help support that. So if you come here 3 p.m. next week, we got some really cool things that you can donate to St. Jude and purchase so you can influence our one-shot next week. We've got things like make Cass talk in an accent. Now, you got to pay a lot of money to do that. She said a lot of money, and so we will have that available to you if you can spend the big bucks.
The look on her face is priceless.
We're
talking like 300 plus, Cass. Don't worry. Maybe.
That's still low.
For those of you that aren't the high spenders, we have plenty of other things for you to purchase for $5, $10, $1 to plenty of things. Those will go up closer to next weekend. We'll see if our Twitter can't give you little snippets of that during the week, so you should go follow our Twitter at OTTDND. We're really excited about this. We want to raise a lot of money for St. Jude and the kids, and we're going to have fun because it's not Guardians. It's going to be something fun and goofy that we're going to do, and you guys almost never get to influence the game, so that'll be fun. We're all looking forward to it, and you should come check it out next week. Tell your friends and stuff like that. So I think those are all the announcements. So if you guys are ready, we are going to dive on in to episode 35 of the Guardians of Parna, where we left things last week. The Guardians, after assaulting the Baron's house and finding him and having him slip through their fingers once again, decided to go back to the temple and try and kind of reevaluate where things were. Chitter received a telepathic message, of which no one really knows the true details. But the day passed. You guys did some shopping. You guys went and found out that the Wisp was ready for you and all the cool things to set up a home base there. Upon taking some things from the temple, unknowing of future circumstances, you then decided to go to sleep for the evening, except for Chitter, who decided to visit his brother Sweet Song in the Tower District, and putting together a plan with Sweet Song, decided to disguise as Zan Falcon and go meet the Baron at a meeting only he knew about at the docks after sundown. So around midnight did so, and things did not go quite according to Chitter's plan. Chitter was taken by the Baron and his new only existing remaining henchman, Benjamin, two vampires from Hilford. They took Zan Falcon, Chitter, and Sweet Song disappeared somehow away, supposedly still keeping eyes on how things were going. Chitter was led up the massive land ramp that leads up the cliffs to the Temple District, which oversees the city, and on the way saw that a massive horde of zombies was being resurrected from their graves in the cemetery, and a few minutes later learned that they were not solo zombies, but one huge, large aggregate that climbed its way up the cliff and decided to destroy, under the necromancer's decree, the entire Temple of Revorhu, leaving Satine and Tom and the baby Bulgrit as casualties, as many other acolytes, some who you may or may not know their fate currently. And then, having a bit of a tussle with Baron and Benjamin, being hurt, Chitter was let to go free, find his things through the rubble, and the Baron and Benjamin took off as bats down into the city. The rest of you, with a lucky perception roll from Chill, were aroused and woken at the sound of shaking, because the Wisp currently cannot hear sounds from outside and cannot hear sounds inside. You guys found your way downstairs, and those of you just saw a single fire at the top of the closest tower to you, which is the right tower, which is Resfusis Tower. And you guys rushed there, Chad and Zines on the carpet, everyone else on two giant eagles that Inna has conjured up. You guys fly what is still a short distance, but deciding to fly to get there the fastest, fly over, and as you land, you notice there were two buildings that have been destroyed, almost in the wake and path of this giant, what we call the aggregate, a clump of zombies. You also notice that there are a lot of single just zombies that are shuffling in the vicinity. And Chitter, you were also on your way towards where you saw the large hulking mass. Chad, you jump off of the carpet that Zines coasts down to you. Zines, how far up are you hovering now from this giant thing?
Probably about 40 feet in the air.
Okay. So you find your way up, safe distance. Chad, as you come down, you take your axe and you slam it into this thing, making a sizable groove. But you do get because you crit, you get a bonus attack, and then you have a second attack. So go ahead and roll those quickly.
Okay. Are we still in no map?
Not in combat. I will take you to the map.
Okay.
And before we start combat, if anyone doesn't like where they are, obviously you don't move. This is where I suspected you wanted to be based on how you aligned yourselves. In the previous map, I took distances and stuff. Chitter, you're only up in the corner because you're not technically there yet. But I did this to the best of my ability.
Can more zombies be around Beowulf, because he smells like bacon?
I don't like being next to my new friends.
No. They want to gravitate towards you.
I don't like these friends.
No. They just want to hug you.
I much prefer my friends alive.
They kiss with their teeth. You thought tongue was exciting. Just wait for the teeth.
I thought it was always with teeth.
Chad, go ahead and make your attacks.
I would like to move to the necromancer and make my bonus attack on him.
I will allow you to. I'll allow you to do so.
It's just a sidestep.
Well, it is. As you came down, you were focused on the giant thing, but yes, as you look up, you see him. I'll allow you to take your attacks out on him. That's fine.
And I go, he back and do this. Oh wait, it's an advantage. So I'll roll one more time.
Advantage on the thing, not advantage on him, because he saw you drop down.
Okay. So I'll take my second attack.
10 does not hit him. 19 does. You take your axe and you slash it across his belly region. Go ahead and roll damage, or what is damage?
27. And I use a catchphrase. It's maybe next time we should talk about strategies before we destroy the town. That's my new catchphrase.
Very well. Is everybody good with where they are on the map? Just so we're clear, I obviously I had you align left to right, but I looked at the map and the way this would be, the Refusis Tower is kind of on. This is kind of a better layout, but I want to make sure everybody's where they want to be. I made sure
I'm good
not to
with
put you in
positioning
rubble. Okay. But you walk around these two houses that seem to have been destroyed in just the massive hulking zombie.
Questions.
Yes.
So, who was on my giant eagles?
I assume you, Chill, Beowulf, and Zan Falcon.
Okay. So, wait. So I see Bear. Where's Zan?
Zan's in the back. You kind of let him off, and he's in the back. He's holding up the rear.
Okay, so I want to hand Beowulf before we get split up. I want to hand him 2 regular healing potions.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
And the thing at the bottom that I can barely see with Zanies is that's the Zombitron.
That's the hulking massive zombies. Yes.
Cool, thank you.
All right. So yeah, just so you guys have awareness that the squares it actually takes up would be kind of this area, but I have put his arms in there just so you can see how big of a reach he may or may not have. Potentially. You don't know. So, as you guys get into place, you get off your eagles, you go into your position ready to fight this thing, noticing the zombies around you, and it is dark. I at this time need you all to roll initiative.
I would have hoped before we jumped off the Eagles that we looked at each other and asked where we're dropping.
That
You
sounds like
were-
a really good idea, Bear.
You were kind of let off. You were let off, and then you backed up a little bit. So the 2 eagles are by Enna.
This is a good omen.
Oh no, this battle's not going to go well. You never get good initiatives. We always win.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I did not click my token.
That's okay. Go ahead and roll for your eagles. You should have an eagle page in your handout.
I'm still across town, right?
You're not too far away. I looked from down and across to get to the wisp isn't too far, and then this is just a jog down from the wisp. So you'd be, unless you're specifically going somewhere else to look for somebody or something, if you do your dash full movement, you could probably get there pretty quickly.
Here's the thing. Are there shops on the way?
It's midnight, so nothing's open.
No. Are people in a mass panic?
You'll have to roll perception to see.
There's no good place to put the turn order.
Why don't you put it on top of that house and just shrink it?
Or move the map to one side so you have a bigger black space.
Okay, who do I need to add? Anna, right?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
And then the Eagles.
14?
Yeah, I was 14. Chill was
What's that?
17.
Oh, they got 23. Oh, snap.
Plus, we don't care about those trees.
Oops. Yeah, the trees, right? Oakley dokley.
So, Bear, when we had the conversation about where we were going to drop and stuff, I mentioned that I'm going to have the giant eagles kind of be in front of us, defending us, but also attacking Zombitron. So their main goal is keep zombies away from us. Their secondary goal is kill Zombitron.
That sounds very good.
Since we're both distance.
All right, let's do this thing. Chad, top of the round. You are up. How would you like to continue?
At the same target.
All right.
I think I adjusted the map. Okay, so there you go.
11 misses, 19 hits.
So 27.
And these 2 slashes that he has taken, he is just, his whole abdomen is red as you have just sliced him almost in half. And he is just in pain, but still got this light chuckle.
I accept his discourse.
Okay, anything else for you?
No.
Giant eagles.
Okay, since their primary goal is defending us, I'm going to have one go after the zombie to my northeast and the other one to the one that's to the left of Bear.
Okay. You should be able to move them. If not, I will move them. Nope. Okay, I'll fix that. How's that? Okay. Go ahead and make attacks for them.
Okay, and they get 2 attacks, beak and talons. So we'll do the top right eagle first, beak attack.
Okay. 9.
If 11 missed, 9 would miss, right?
No, 9 hits.
Sweet.
Chad's 11 was on the necro guide.
Yeah, that was on
Okay,
the necro.
got it.
So the 9 hits. The beak pokes one of the eyes, and it just kind of like starts to stumble a little bit.
I yell at him, don't eat that.
11 hits. And it just rakes it. The zombie's still standing, but very rough, very bad.
All right, next eagle.
Okay. Both hit. Still standing, but it does hurt it severely. All right, Bear Wolf.
That's a long distance.
Oh, and I was raging that whole time. I raged when I flew. So
Yep. I remember.
I've been
remember
raging
that.
for a whole week now.
Yes.
He has. It's been terrible.
Do I have line of sight on the necromancer on the back?
No, because they are 80 foot up on top of it. So you have line of sight on the thing if you can see it, but they're up all the way.
That thing is 80 feet tall?
Yes.
So if I were to put, say, a ring of fire around this being and it stretches 60 feet high, it will not affect the people on top of it.
Correct.
Let's do that.
Okay. What are you doing?
Wall of fire.
Okay. Where would you like your wall of fire?
Encompassing the beast's like diameter, like a 20-foot circle. What is it? Hold on, let me read it again.
And Bear, if you wanted to, you could take one of the giant eagles and fly up closer to.
I like this distance for right now, but it says or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, so I can cover his whole like footage, right? Circling him.
20-foot diameter.
Yeah. Why do I see a 1? Nat 1?
That's what was rolled.
There was too many dice for me to see a nat 1 right there.
Technically, there's 2. If you have over the 30, you got another nat 1 too.
Okay, the battle's going as per normal, so we're good.
Huge is getting 1s. We are right on track, guys.
Okay, so what's up with the ring of fire?
When the wall appears, each creature in this area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 5d8 fire damage, or half on a successful save. And then on one side of the wall selected by you, which would be the inside of the ring, is the side I'd be selecting. When you cast the spell, it deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within the 10 feet of within the 10 feet of the side inside the wall.
Okay. So are you doing the wall on it, or you're just trying to encompass it and keep it back?
Yeah, it's encompassed.
So it's not in. Let's see, within the area.
Boom, did you do a 20-foot radius instead of a 20-foot diameter?
Yep.
Just want to be fair here.
So 20-foot diameter, right? So 10-foot radius.
Correct. Probably from the center of the Zombitron, right?
Yeah, I get his feet in it. So maybe.
Oh, okay.
So then he probably
I
would be
gotcha.
touching it, wouldn't he?
I gotcha. Yeah, I see what you're trying to do. Okay. We're good. And I'm take it the wall on his side is going to do the damage whenever he ends his turn. Okay. Let me roll the dex save. 18.
So 15 damage.
All right. Anything else for you, sir?
No, I'm all right.
Okay. On count 20 of the initiative order, the zombies all seem to pay no attention to anything that they are near, and they all turn their gaze towards the aggregate. And you watch as they slowly start to move towards it. Okay. Chitters and Falcon, go ahead and make perception checks real quick. All right, Chitter, you watch as the two bats, which you saw, you lost sight of them, but you now notice again as you are getting close, they have gone over your head and they are coming towards where you are heading. And you, Zan, you look to your left and you notice this bat starts to float down, and across the rubble, this individual appears who you semi-recognize. And he just shouts, "Come, my children, come!"
Again, with a hole in his throat. Mhm.
You don't know.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Chill. What would Chill like to do?
Okay, well, Chill's gonna do what I intended in the first place, which is the left zombie that the eagle is attacking, he's gonna go finish him off.
Okay. Advantage because he's got the eagle. Okay. The 12 hits. So go ahead and roll damage. Chomps on him. Let's do the strength save. Does not make the strength save. So this zombie falls. But he's still kicking.
You didn't hear what she said. He was going to finish it off.
I know.
All right.
Okay.
That's it.
Zines, 40 foot above the tall thing.
Going to fly another 50 feet straight up so that I'm 90 feet above it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look up at the sky, look down at the zombie, and I'm going to cast Call Lightning
Okay.
at a level 5.
All right.
And I would like to target the back portion of the zombie, like right here.
Oh. That's the front. It's
Okay, well-
facing the tower.
Oh, right. Okay, the front end of the zombie then.
Chad's in for a shock.
No, it's only within 5 feet of the point. So it should hit the necromancer and the zombie, but not Chad.
You guys are too worried about not hitting me all the time.
Wait, Chad, are you wearing hat plate? So you got metal armor?
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Not DM.
Well, see, I took a weekend course with Dreve.
Oh, that damage then. So it's gotta make
Oh.
a deck save.
Nice. We're all gonna die. It's worth that level 5 slot, huh?
It's okay, it's a concentration spell, so be alright.
Oh.
So deck save from the thingy and the zombie. The zombie and the necro.
Both fail. 15 and a 13.
So then it's 20 damage to each of them.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be stormy out, is it?
No, it is not.
Okay,
It is,
then yeah.
it is a clear night, so you have some moonlight. But with that, the lightning hits, and you hear this just giant groan. And the necromancer, like a electric shock, is thrown off and smashes into the tower and then falls. He is no longer a threat.
That was the necromancer? Oh, okay. Nothing noticeable about Zombitron?
No, not
He
really.
doesn't just fall down and
It-
take a nap?
Definitely not.
Okay.
All right.
And that's my turn.
After your turn, a very familiar and similar figure appears.
Did he finally show up to give me his cape?
Possibly.
I have a new target.
Hold on, what eggs do I have left?
We mentioned this last time after the game, I think. We were speculating that if we kill the Baron, possibly Zombitron just falls.
As the necromancer.
Did he just die?
He is no longer a threat.
And he has a red X on him, generally denoting
But
death.
Well, wasn't the
Something
Baron and
still
Benjamin
exists?
the one that casted it?
They went to the cemetery to see the necromancer who rose it.
So Necromancer is no longer a threat, but Zombitron is still moving?
Yes. Okay, so the Baron does walk forward, and you hear him say, "Rise, my children." That's it. Yeah.
So he probably just, talked to all his vampire guys. Okay, so I think for me, my best bet is my arrows because they're wooden. So, and I think I'm going to target Baron for now. But I also want to get my flame on them. So first I'm going to do Hunter's Mark as a bonus action, get that going on the Baron.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast flame arrows on my arrows, and that will be my action for this turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the Baron looks over at Zan Falcon and immediately starts booking it towards you.
He sees him through the rubble.
He does.
He's climbing over that rubble. He's coming for you, Zan.
He's just giving me my cloak.
Chitter.
I roll up on this scene and I see that zombie and I don't want to be anywhere over there.
Well, you're about.
Okay,
You're about-
do I roll up on the scene?
Well, you're in combat, so you have your normal movement, action, bonus action.
Mm-hmm. But
So
I got to this battlefield.
Well, you're still a little ways out.
Bonus action, dash to the battlefield.
With your bonus action, I'll allow you to get probably to the corner of this house. You can see
Okay.
Zan Falcon, or an
Can I
outline of.
See the Baron.
Make a perception check.
20.
You see a figure in the rubble. You are not quite sure who or what it is.
Okay, I see Zan. And I go, imposter!
Okay.
What I do, because I'm worried about Zan, I'm going to hold a short bow action, a short bow attack against anyone who might attack Zan.
Okay.
And that's all for that.
At the end of your turn, as a legendary action, Benjamin is going to follow suit. Uh-oh. I lost
Yeah.
Benjamin.
I'm fine with that. Bye, Benjamin.
Bye, Benji.
By the way, Benjamin and Count and the Baron and everybody's cut off on the top of the map
Not for me. Oh, you mean on?
on stream.
I know. They'll just have to theater of the mind.
Gotcha.
Zan will move down a little bit later. Okay, maybe not.
Kahoo.
I'm going to send Kahoo to scout forward towards the amalgamation.
Okay, so you pop him out of the pocket dimension. Are you just sending him, or are you trying to transfer your senses to him?
I want to transfer my senses to him.
Okay, so you go blind, deaf, and you send Kahoo up to 100.
Aren't I
Well,
always
fly
deaf?
fly speed. Well, you're blind and deaf when you put your senses into him. You can only
No,
hear and
it
see what he
was a
sees.
joke.
I know. So yeah, whatever his movement speed is, he takes off to fly. Then yeah, you can see whatever he sees. Okay. At the end of Kahoo's turn, the Baron is going to close the gap. And come right up to you. But you cannot sense, you have no idea.
I have no idea that it's next to me, or that is coming for me.
Correct.
So none of us see their movement?
No. You can. Zan, when he transfers his senses to his familiar, goes blind and deaf to his own senses.
Gotcha.
So he's just standing there, putting all his attention through Kahoo's eyes and ears.
So we all see the big bad vampire standing next to Zan.
You can see, yeah, especially with your dark vision, he just runs across that rubble, booking it towards Zan. Zan, it's your turn.
In my mind, this all would have happened differently.
Let's all pretend that it's happening differently.
Let's all actively disbelieve none of this is happening and Parna is just fine.
Anybody want to go to the Feywilds with me? I still have my
Yeah.
amulet in the plains.
Is it
Yeah, they-
attuned?
Good parties.
Yeah, I don't think I ever took it off.
Yeah,
Well-
why don't you ask my uncle about how that trip went? He's right over here shuffling. He's undead.
Hey, X, you can see your.
Are there people among the undead that we recognize?
Perception.
You'll have to make a perception check.
Like
I don't have
16.
anyone. I'm sure Zan knows half of them, but
Most of them know me.
The good news is I don't see any zombie dogs.
I believe because I transferred my senses into Kahoot for scouting, that takes up my action.
Why would you even say that, Dreve?
I read through the spell.
Oh yeah, on your turn you can do that on your turn. So yes, that would be your
Yep.
your turn to do that. Yeah, it's difficult when Kahoo goes before you, but we'll allow it. It's not a problem. Not a problem.
Cool. I see what Kahoot sees, and I'm done.
All right. At the end of your turn, as a legendary action, Benjamin's going to keep on booking it. It is now the aggregates, or sorry, before the aggregate on count 10, all these zombies that seem to have looked straight at it, instead of slowly shambling, take off in a dead sprint and run straight into it, amassing themselves to the legs and the feet, and it seems to grow in size. And Chad, you feel yourself raise in height as it slowly puts its hands down and starts to become bigger.
It's not the first time I felt larger in size.
You're even
Or
taller
in
now,
height.
Chad.
Yeah, look, I'm growing again.
Tallest dwarf in the land.
Most of the zombies in the vicinity, I always get that word wrong, have now amalgamated themselves to the aggregate.
Is it still on fire there?
When it starts its turn, it is going to take a 5d8 fire damage, yes.
Do they take damage for entering the firewall?
They should have.
I think so. Those that would have entered through it. Yeah, what's that look like, Cooch? Give me a numbers crunch on that.
1 sec.
And how tall did this thing grow?
We'll find out how many zombies actually made it to it, and that will determine.
I would assume each of them would have had to make a dex save entering it, since when it says when the wall appears, each creature within. So I guess them.
Well, that's when
entering would be
it appears here.
on the side of the wall, selected by the cast or the user deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within it. That's all it says for damage.
The creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time or on a turn. It ends it there. The other side of the wall deals no damage. So
Gotcha.
as they run towards it, it wouldn't deal any damage. But if they end their turn, yeah, it's tricky. It's like if they enter from the other side. Go ahead and
It says 5d8, right?
Yeah, go ahead and roll 5d8. I'm gonna have you roll it. Roll it twice because you're gonna have to roll it anyways. What's the DC? 17.
I like those numbers.
And
Look at
still
those
with the nat
beautiful red.
ones.
You know what, Dreve?
What, Cooge? What?
I don't need this right now.
Hey, it's above half, so he did better than half.
Okay, so about half the zombies don't make it to the aggregate. They just into flames. The others seem to come around the sides that aren't the firewall, not by any move of their own, just based on their already angled to it. They just did not run through the fire. But you do reduce the amount of HP it gains by the zombies. So you probably wouldn't have, it didn't get much larger because it didn't get all those zombies. But it did gain a little girth around the legs.
Now it no longer has ankles, it has kinkles.
All right. The aggregate is going to continue doing what it was doing and take 2 slams at the giant tower. Only one connects. But as it swings the first time, it just misses, takes its hand, smacks it, and you now see visible damage on this tower as it kind of cracks and is showing some wear.
You know it's a rough day when you miss a tower that you're standing next to.
You got to control a lot of zombies to make it happen, so, you know, it can be complicated.
Something's bound to get gunked up in the gears there.
All right.
I have a technical question here for the Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
This thing's facing the tower, and I'm behind its head, so technically, aren't I flanking
You don't have anybody on the other side to flank it.
the tower?
Tower's
Which
not
is-
really a threat yet.
But that's what he's attacking.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say you don't. It's too big to really have surprise on it necessarily. It's
But
just taking the damage to it's just taking the damage.
I disagree with your math, but I'll go for it. So I'm going to attack it, the back of its head a couple times.
19 hits.
4,000 damage.
Not enough.
Nah,
I'm just
man.
kidding.
Dang it.
What's the
27.
real damage?
27.
27.
Really like 4,001 damage he needed to do.
I've hit this guy 3 times, so I'm pretty sure he's bloodied by now, right?
Negative. You are hacking zombies that are a part of, they're focused on staying together, holding this humanoid form. And so they're not directly attacking you, and you're just kind of hacking away at them. But you're not making an overall impact in the life of this thing currently.
Is he shrinking a little bit each time I hit him?
No, because they're not falling off yet, but they are no longer holding on. So you are slowly hacking almost a wedge into these dead bodies.
Okay. I'm good.
The giant eagle's turn.
Wait, do I need to roll the damage for the monster?
You did. That was the second 5d8. Let me
okay.
subtract that. Yeah, you rolled it. I just got a good call. Go ahead, Eagles.
Okay, so I'm going to command the Eagles to pick up the Baron. One of them's going to try to pick up the Baron. The other one's going to try to pick up Benjamin.
How much fly speed do they have?
80 feet.
Okay.
My goal was to try to drop them where the fire is with the zombies and kind of centralize where we're fighting. But I don't have enough flight speed to get them there, even if they successfully pick them up.
Correct.
So I think we're basically going to end up, as far as we can go toward that,
Okay.
at the end of the turn.
All right. Let's do each eagle. So the left eagle is going to pick up who?
Left Eagle's going to do Baron.
Okay. So 40 feet to get to the Baron.
And I still can't select them.
Try now.
Actually, I can't select anybody. What's going on here? I'm going to have to refresh.
Are you on the mouse pointer selection screen and not like the measure?
Thank you. There
I
we
do that
go.
all the time.
All right. Do I need to roll something for the pickup attempt?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a athletics check.
I don't know how to do that for the eagle.
Just roll strength. Roll because unless it has athletics, which I don't think it does, just roll strength. 11. Okay. All right. So the eagle comes over and tries to pick up the Baron, and he kind of swoops out of the way, and the eagle does not catch purchase.
Can he do a talon attack at all, since he does get 2 attacks?
I'll allow he went to use his talons to pick him up, but I'll allow, because he has multi-attack, he can use the talons just to do damage, sure. 14 misses, unfortunately. So he tries to swoop back around and go in for another one. Can't quite. Where do you want him Z-axis wise? Obviously, probably not on the ground. You want him hovering somewhere?
Yeah, just above.
Okay, so like 10 feet in the air. Okay, good to know. And then other eagle?
I would say probably more 20 feet in the air. Well,
He has-
yeah, he can do.
He has the flight for that, so that's fine.
Cool.
Okay, other eagle?
All right, same thing with Benjamin.
Okay, about 45 to get to Benjamin. Go ahead and make a strength check. Yep, this one's enough because Benjamin rolled a natural 1 to try and elude. So with that, the eagle comes and is able to scoop him up by the arms, and he now has him as far up as you. Yeah.
Okay, so he is going to fly, but in Arc Evolved Survival, when you pick something up with an RG, you're also able to make talon attacks while you're holding it in the air.
Sure.
Would that be possible here?
I would
Kind of like squeezing.
Sure. I'll allow him to try and squeeze him. Sure. Okay, 16 hits. So the talons dig in, and for 5 damage, Benjamin just How high up do you want to go, or how far do you want to go?
You said that getting here was 45, I
45,
think. So
yeah,
that
so
would
you
be 35 left.
35 just depends on how high you want him to be. But I'll if you want him to go 35 down, he can do like a small incline, and I'll let him be so far above the ground too.
All right, so he's going to go there.
Okay. So Benjamin is currently grappled by this eagle and has him. I don't know. Wasn't good at geometry. Probably about 20 feet in the air. We'll say he's got him 20 feet in the air. That's fine. Okay. On count 20, the zombies do not seem to notice the giant aggregate this time around. While there are still some in your guys' area, they do not seem to be enamored by it this time, and just kind of Beowulf.
Do I see the Baron?
Yeah.
I have a clean shot at the Baron.
Yeah.
I shall do 2 Eldritch Blasts to the Baron.
Okay.
Hashtag to the Baron.
13 misses. 2 13s. They both miss, unfortunately.
I'll bite my thumb at him as a bonus action.
Free action.
No,
you can...
don't do it. No, you're gonna make him mad.
Did they mess up his
See-
hair?
Do it.
He doesn't see me. It's okay.
How do you know he doesn't see it?
Because he's focused on you.
I don't know that.
For all he knows, he just got, like, some wind going by his head.
Yeah,
Wait,
pretty
how
sure-
does he know which Zan is the real Zan?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to kill the other Zan.
That's
You'll have to work that out. He came to the first Zan that he saw.
Wait, where's the second?
Wait. I want to know: are we wearing the same kind of clothes and armor?
I guess I have like Chitter's armor on.
Oh, I
it would
forgot.
translate
Then.
in the
You wanted to look just like Zan, though.
yeah, but if I put on my armor after I was changed into Zan, would it just look like really tight armor?
No.
Or would it
you
just go through the
you
illusion?
under the illusion?
Okay.
You go under the illusion, so you still look the same.
So
yeah.
Chitter looks just like me.
Yes.
That's some good illusioning.
I'm sorry, Chitter.
Sweet songs. What do you mean you're sorry? Don't do this.
No, you're sorry because you look like me. I'm sorry.
Anything else, Bear?
No, my last action was biting my thumb at the Baron.
Just making sure. All right, chill. Chill's turn.
All right. Sorry, was being entertained. All of the zombies that are on the map right now headed down to the big zombie guy, right? The Zombitron?
Not these. These are still there. The ones that were in a closer radius did. These are just kind of there being zombies.
Okay, this time, and I'm looking at you, Boom. This time, Chill is going to finish this guy off.
Let's hope so. No advantage, but you can make an attack. 17 hits. 11 does finally finish this thing. Actually, it would be an advantage because I think you got this one on the ground. So yeah, he just tears into it, and the zombie ceases moving. Anything else for him?
Yeah, he's going to move closer to the next zombie in the white shirt. Not within reach, but closer.
Okay. At the end of Chill's turn, Benjamin's going to take a legendary action to make a unarmed strike at the eagle that has him. That is a 22 to hit the eagle. 11 points of bludgeoning damage as he just kind of hits it in the leg. How much HP does it say these things have?
They have 26, so now he's at 15.
Okay, I'll track that too on my end just in case. Zines.
I'm gonna kind of peek over the edge of the carpet and point at the zombie and call lightning down again on him.
Okay. Another deck save.
Yeah, it'll be another deck save.
He rolled a 4.
So he takes that amount of damage, 35 damage.
35. Nice.
Still got
Okay.
one in there.
Yeah, there's a 1 in there. Chinese, you crit failed on one of them.
There is now starting to be a char mark in this section where all the zombies have ceased moving. But overall, it still appears to be doing well.
Okay, let me just double check something for a bonus action. Okay, yeah, yeah, I'll stay where I am.
Okay. On the Baron's turn, he is going to. You hear none of this, but he is going to. Now it is my turn, Zan Falcon, and he's going to make. Let's see. He's going to reach out and touch your shoulder. Make a melee spell attack. What is your AC?
AC?
It's over 9,000.
14.
All right, he rolled a 15 plus his modifier. So, what kind of armor are you wearing?
Fire resist leather armor.
Leather, okay. I just want to make sure it was not metal because he is going to send a shock through your body.
Oh, spicy. I like.
8 points of lightning damage, and you cannot take reactions until the start of your next turn.
What a jerk.
All right.
That's the best he's got.
Wait, so I was holding an action. Could I attack?
It hasn't hit your turn yet. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
No, I'm just saying you hold your action until your next.
So I was
at
holding
turn.
it for when someone attacked Zan.
Right, which is
Cool.
right.
Do
All
I
that
get-
to say,
Yeah.
you can sneak
Okay.
attack.
I do
Zan's
because
right
he's
there.
within 5. Yeah. So
Zan-
I was gonna say
Zan's
I'm
right
also
there.
behind this building, but let's do it. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Zan is right there. Can I shoot without hitting Zan?
It's
I'll
gonna
move.
be-
I'll scoot. I'll
You
scoot.
can try.
Wait, you can't scoot.
I can't
It's not
scoot.
your turn. You can just let loose your arrow and hope it doesn't hit your buddy.
Okay.
Like we'd hit each other. Huh.
I wanna go. Fool! I am the real Zan Falcon. And
All right.
then- Oh no!
Go ahead and roll damage. Zan,
See?
you take 6 piercing damage as you can still feel in the side of your shoulder. Shink! This bolt hits you, or this arrow.
I want to be like, see, that's what you get for dressing up like me. Chitter, you idiot.
All right. Inna, it's your turn. It's properly your turn now. That was a reaction. Or a held action, my bad.
All right, so I'm gonna move next to Chill and take a shot at the Baron.
Why is Benjamin not on here? Go ahead.
He is. He's next to the eagle.
Yeah, but he's not in the initiative order because something happened. I'll figure it out. Don't worry, not. It's my problem.
All right. So now I'm going to take, like I said, a shot with a flaming arrow at the Baron.
Yep. 20 hits.
Plus my Hunter's Mark damage.
Which is an additional D6, right? Nice. Very good. So 12, 15.
Plus, oh, no, I didn't put him close enough. Chill could take a reaction attack against the zombie if he was one box closer.
Correct.
At least I remembered it this time. Thank you, Grieve.
All
I
right.
remembered it, but still failed.
Apparently we skipped Benjamin. I'm just gonna let it slide. I'm not worried about it. Chitter, your turn. Proper.
Hey, okay. Now I'm gonna move
Now, which one of us are you going to do damage to?
all of you. You have no idea.
Don't come near me.
Area effect. It's a new rogues. Yeah, so I just want to move on down there and take a shot at the Baron.
You're not even going to apologize?
No, because I want him to think that I hit you on purpose. For
Sorry,
disguising
real
yourself as
Zan.
me. No, because of fake Zan.
Sorry, Big Zan, for shooting you in the toe.
No, Chitter. Do better.
That big toe anyway.
Okay. Hold on. Let me roll short bow. 17 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and then I'm gonna roll sneak attack.
Now, that didn't hit me, right?
Oh, you need to roll sneak attack damage for
Dang it! I was
Zan
hoping
as
you
well,
wouldn't notice.
actually. So no, I got it. I noticed.
Yeah. Okay, so 5.
I'm taking more damage? No.
I mean, sneak attack.
All right, so that's for Zan.
22.
And this is for the No, that's for the Baron.
22 for Zan. And then what's that random 6?
I clicked it. I'm trying to select the dice.
20 for the Baron. You got it. 20 plus 9, so 29 for the Baron.
Both of you are learning a lesson today. Hold, please. Nope. That's all.
All right. At the end of your turn, he is going to spend a legendary action to do a swipe attack against Zan Falcon.
Which one?
Yeah.
You, the close
Still, he wasn't deceived. Can I roll deception?
one. He's going to attack the guy that looks hurt.
I am kind of weak. Well, I'm very hurt, but okay.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, what's your hit points, Fake Zan?
That's a 12 to hit.
32.
Doesn't-
I'm okay.
No, it misses.
Okay, so he attempts to, but does not make purchase.
I got a reprieve.
Kahoo!
Who's going to fly towards the zomboid homunculi?
All right. As he gets closer, you get a very good look of what has already been described as this giant, massive, just clump of bodies that is gross. It's bloody. It's disgusting. Yeah. But you now know what is hitting the tower and causing the shaking.
Cool, so I don't have to worry about knowing that anymore.
Yeah. You now know what the big fuss is about. At the end of Kahoo's turn, Baron's going to take a legendary action to swipe at you. Let's see. Does a 24
Shut up.
hit you?
Shut up.
I'm making sure.
Yeah, no, it doesn't hit me. Not at all, buddy. Yes, 20 something hits me.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sweet.
It is now your turn.
So I get my eyes and ears back bleeding, but I get them back, right?
If you're going to drop your senses from Kahoo,
Yeah, if Kahoo's finally saw what I sent Kahoo to see, I would definitely switch off owl vision. Does that count as my turn?
Was that a concentration thing?
Yeah, I have to.
So you took damage twice or so you might have already dropped it.
Well, I don't know if that's actually let me find out. To the spell.
as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn, gaining the benefits of special senses. During this time, you were deaf and blind, so you automatically come out of it.
Good, so I can do something.
You sure can.
So he didn't know who shot him or anything.
no,
right?
Correct. He has no idea. He just knows he's got a bolt sticking out of his arm. He's got some scratch marks.
I did yell at him.
He
That's what
couldn't
you
hear
get?
you. He
Oh,
couldn't.
okay.
He couldn't hear you yet. He now can hear and see.
I could see and hear it though.
Yes.
Did
No,
Kahoo see it and hear it?
No.
What up, Baron? Can I have that cloak now?
Pry it from me.
I just see it now. At the end of the battle, Zan's claiming that cloak, and he's just gonna run around town. Blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
But like Superman style, right?
Only I had spell slots. I will firebolt the vamp. No, I've got a better idea.
I sense an egg coming up.
It's crazy enough. It just might work.
I hope it's a statue of Zan.
I'm going to throw the number 5 egg at my feet.
All right.
So now that means the vampire's in running water.
Oh, that's actually awesome.
I would like you.
And he was already prone too.
You, not the Baron. You, the Baron, and the giant eagle all get to make dex saves.
Yay!
Baron rolled natural 1 on his dex save.
Oh, sweet. Running water's bad for vampires, if memory serves.
Acid, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's like acid to them, is what I mean.
They can't fly over water.
Well, this is acid rain, so we'll figure out how
Double
that.
acid.
Oh, that's different than running water.
That's rain. It's just rain with acid.
Go ahead and roll a dex save for the giant eagle.
I'm looking at a sheet. I see Dex, but not Dex save. So I
Just
do. I
roll,
just
it doesn't. It just roll a
Roll
d20 plus 3. Roll dex. Yep. It's only a different save if they have a different bonus. Since it doesn't, it's the same as dex. 16. All right. So the Baron and the Eagle both take damage. Zan, you are able to kind of negate some of it.
What do you mean some of it? No, I could dodge the rain. I have an umbrella. Ella, A.
So the Eagle takes 18 points of acid damage.
it's gone.
Okay.
I killed an eagle.
You killed the eagle that was going to take the Baron away from you. Yes.
The Baron will take the damage. I got to look at his stuff, and then you take half.
I didn't know what kind of circle egg thing. I thought it just made a little bitty cloud.
You take
and those eggs.
you take 9 acid damage as it just.
We're fine.
Does Chad like running water?
You can definitely find out. I'm fine.
He has an aversion to bathing anyway.
Plus, it's bathing in acid.
Oh, you know
It's
what?
nothing he hasn't done before.
The Baron's going to choose to succeed on his saving throw. He can do that 3 times a
Look at
day.
you,
So.
making stuff up. Her.
Hey,
You're not out of this
That's
yet,
boom.
Bird. You're not out of this yet. You better be careful.
I'm so dead.
Chad and the Baron had a blood pact that he wouldn't hurt anybody.
If we kill
So-
Chad,
Wait, he broke
You had a pact, yeah.
he broke the blood pact. Does he take damage from Chad, like scolding or like staring at him or something?
like mental psychic damage
Yeah.
for breaking like he's got to break his pinky.
You guys are
Chad
reaching
Blair-
here. You're reaching.
Yeah.
Chad like glares at him, and then the Baron feels guilty. So
My
then
turn's over with, by the way.
Come on,
You're the one
it's been
auto-saving.
it was a plot line for so long. Constitution save after Constitution save. I mean,
Wait,
come on.
Why would he lie?
Didn't we break the pact though? Whenever I may have possibly accidentally ran into one of his kin in the house and
Fair
ran.
enough. Well,
The pact
Chad
was
didn't do it.
no, the pact was that he wasn't going to hurt anybody.
Oh, I thought we said we weren't going to hurt anybody either.
no, we didn't say.
we
anything
would
like
never
that.
make that promise
Oh, well then, why didn't we just murder the town?
because we're not monsters.
What the monsters are going to
You didn't know that.
I love Chitter saying we would never do that.
Yeah.
We
We
don't
could never
know
make that
what
promise.
Chitter would do and what promise Chitter would make at this point.
My name is Info.
After your turn,
Hang on. So none of us know at this point which Zan is the real Zan,
I was a real sound.
and none of us know what the other Zan is.
that's not necessarily true because the one Zan came with you on the Eagle from the Wisp, and you know his location. You just see this other Zan though come around the corner, shoot real Zan, and then
What-
move and
What if it
shoot at
was
the
a
Baron.
different Zan the whole time? Like you just brought some stranger in on here.
Stranger
here you go.
Zan, Stranger Zan, Stranger Zan.
Stranger danger.
Okay.
One Zan's holding a bow, and one Zan isn't. Do with that as you will.
Okay,
should-
I've been away on
that
training.
helps a great
One
deal.
Zan threw an egg, the other one
That's,
lays an
there you
egg.
go.
I
Have
threw
them
my
both.
laid egg.
Have them both play the drums. Whoever plays the worst is the real
No,
Zan.
you and the dragon. That's not true.
Oh wait, but the Chitter Zan also yelled at the other Zan in Chitter's voice.
I
Or
can-
were
I
you
have
doing a
perfect-
mimic?
I have perfect mimicry, which I can also use for instrumentation.
All right.
Wait, you're just gonna bang the air drums but make a drum sound out of your beak?
Okay. Benjamin's going to use an legendary action to swipe at the eagle. He rolled a 25. Five points of damage to the remaining eagle.
Wait. I was wrong.
Okay. Yeah, the other eagle had more hit. Had
Yeah,
more
and
hit
that
points
was
than-
what? Was that 18 on the?
It
the
took
last-
18. Yeah.
I had the wrong eagle. We have the eagle back. Sorry.
Okay. You know how many hit points it has?
It had 26 initially, so it's 26 minus 18.
Yeah, because it didn't take damage. I couldn't remember. Sounds good.
Okay, so the one with Baron is down to 8.
Yes, and the one holding Benjamin is at 10.
Right, just took 5. Got it.
The aggregate is going to continue smashing the tower.
Does it
Um,
continue to take fire damage?
Go ahead and roll 5d8 fire on your thingamabobbit. Both hit. The tower now has a gaping hole and looks as though it is going to start falling.
Question: is there anybody like coming out of the hole, like screaming at the thing to stop hitting them?
You can't see, but no, not currently. But the top of the tower is on fire.
Okay.
All right, top of the round, Chad.
As a bonus action, I'm going to say, Revorhu, it's time. Guide my axe. And then I'm going to roll.
Okay. Both hit?
So 54. I want those crits. I want those crits.
Okay, you are now making quite a dent as you're like slicing this thing. You're not hurting all of it, but you are definitely making your way as it's starting to kind of come apart. The bodies are showing some splitness. All right, 29 damage from the fire.
My bad.
No worries.
I'm taking him down. You're burning him up. We'll meet in the middle.
How
Yeah,
do
I'm
you guys,
shocking him too.
That's true. We're taking him down from the top. You're taking him down from the bottom. We'll meet in the middle.
how do you
Hey,
guys
Boom.
like your zombie cooked?
Completely.
Hey, Boom, why did my Eagles get out of the rotation?
Because they got deleted.
Yeah, because they got deleted. I got you.
Don't worry, guys. I'm just over here dying as you're killing the zomboid.
The real chat.
Yeah, because they rolled a 23, right?
I shot at the Baron.
Sorry, it was not my intention.
Scrolling up.
I don't see the whole Zan, soap opera
Oh,
going
yeah,
on behind
true.
me. I'm focused on the back of this guy's head.
They did. So if they were in front of chat, I apologize. They can go now. Yeah. When I delete things, I forget it takes them out of initiative. That's probably why Benjamin got messed over. So
I was at the
Go
top
ahead.
of the order, so
okay, then they have found their spot. You're all done, correct? Chad,
oh yes, totally.
I'm just making sure.
Unless
go ahead
Revorhu
and,
gave me another attack or something. I mean, I just didn't
mm,
say it was
no,
time.
you feel things were heard, and thus you hit the thing.
Can we get Revorhu in the initiative order?
You'll have to try. You can certainly
Okay,
try.
I try.
I asked for Vorhu for a holy hand grenade.
I've got an egg
Eagles.
for that.
Okay, so Eagle 1 is with the Baron. Could you rename that to Eagles 2, by the way? And he's going to try to pick him up again.
Okay.
And that was a strength roll.
Strength roll. Unfortunately, he comes down again, and the Baron slips out of the way.
Talon roll.
Slide to the left.
7
Slide
misses.
to the right.
Crisscross.
Cha-cha.
All right, so second eagle is gonna fly down to right where the fire is, right inside the fire where that's got the zombies, and he's gonna drop Benjamin there.
Okay. From how high up?
He's gonna stay at 20 feet the whole way and just fly right above the fire area and drop Benjamin.
Okay.
I can't see that area now. So if you would place the eagle where he should be.
How about now?
Now I can see. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, that's close. Yeah, that's within the fire. That's fine. Eagle's fine. Benjamin takes fall damage. And then
1 second, I want to measure if he has any movement left. So he should have 30 feet left.
sure. Yep.
All right.
Works for me.
That's it.
All right, Beowulf.
I will aim for Mr. Baron yet again.
All right. $28 hits. $20 hits.
And as a bonus action, I will use Healing Light on the fake Sand Falcon.
Okay.
Hang on, I gotta look up how much that is.
You get a pool of D6s.
Wait, which one is he healing? Chitter or me?
You.
You.
Well, he said fake Zan, so I was
Yeah,
confused.
I was confused.
I used air quotes.
19.
He's fixing.
There you go, Zan, 19.
I still need a lot more, but thank you.
Oh, jeez, I didn't realize you were that bad.
I have healing potions if you can get near me, but
I'm knocking on death's door.
Stop letting
Well-
them hit you.
Chitter did the most damage to me. Chitter
That's
did
what you
more
get.
damage to me than the dragon did.
That's what you get.
You can defeat a dragon, but you can't defeat a shitter.
She finally starts roguing. Or he
I kind of feel pretty good about myself.
You should.
Chitter's hitting like a truck now.
Only when it matters.
Chitter found
Oh,
out there
right.
was a second page to our character
Only
sheet.
when it matters.
What?
Chitter found out there's a second page to our character sheet.
Right. Benjamin is going to. You guys are going to have to use your imaginations. He's under the zombie. But he's going to move away from the fire.
Wait, what? Did he enter the fire?
Yeah, go ahead and roll because he got dropped. He got dropped near it. So go ahead and roll the 5d8.
Can I ask another question? All the guards were out and everything. Why aren't they here?
You don't know.
They value their lives more than their job.
Maybe they are here, but you're standing on top of what used to be them.
That ring of fire is super useful right now.
We saw them running around in town, and we flew here. So they were guards when we left them. Why aren't
Also-
they here?
You also have to keep in mind it's been 18 seconds.
Some of them are super fast.
Wait,
They're
did we see
zombies.
which direction they were running?
Wait, are they dashing?
You don't know.
What's their movement speed?
You guys
I
want
don't
to play?
know.
You guys want to play
Are they
guards
heavy
instead of the
armor?
guard? You guys can be guards. You guys want to be guards?
I think
I
we're
mean,
just
that's part of the word guardian.
I'm just worried
I'm
about your speed.
Giving you a hard time. I'm kidding. Okay, so he moves away.
The management of the guards is just terrible. I'm going to take over this as Tokar, and I'm going to tell the guards how to
Maybe
do this.
you should hit the tower so that Rasfusa falls to his death. I mean, we can work together here.
Crit the tower. You could decapitate it.
I charge the tower. Oh, it's not my turn.
All right, so Benjamin's gonna move away under the zombie. Hopefully, try not to get stepped on. And that's all he's doing.
Does he take damage when leaving the fire? Or is it only when entering and
When entering, and if he stays at the end of his turn, yeah, he got away from it.
Wait, drop down by
He
Nico?
did. He
So
took.
he was going down, down, down in a burning ring of fire.
You better be careful because next week that's $5.
No, that's $5 now. It's $5
Yikes!
now.
Yikes!
No, Rick,
the rules lawyer has spoken.
for the kids.
Okay, Chill's turn.
I would like to hand a superior healing potion to Chill to carry to Zan.
Okay, I'll allow you to do that.
So Chill comes here and offers the superior healing potion in his jaws to Zan.
Okay.
Can Chill feed it to me as part of Chill's action so I don't have to use my action to drink it?
Negative.
Come on, he's intelligent. It's a bubba
In order for him to do that, you'd have to lay down anyway, which would be
Okay. I'm probably already down on the ground.
Zan,
Wait,
play
isn't
dead.
he's a dire wolf. He's probably big enough to stand up on his haunches and just feed it to him when he's standing up.
He's a wolf.
It's not a dire wolf? Oh. Well, wolves are pretty husky, pretty big.
No, he cannot feed you a potion. There's got to be some limits here to this companion, okay? He can put Bahirs to prone, he can kill tons of things. He can't feed you a potion.
He sprouts wings.
He knocks over a dinosaur but can't feed me a potion. Makes sense.
Did everything I could, buddy.
It's all right.
So he can hold it out for Zan to take on his turn, or he can leave it at Zan's feet, whichever you would like to do.
Just drop it.
he looks at you and waits for you to tell him which one you want.
It's not my turn. I can't answer, right?
On your turn, you can answer. I'll let you take on your turn, so you can. But
Well, he's gonna stay here anyway, so
all right, Zinies, your turn.
I'm thinking since my attention is focused on the Zombo thing, I'm gonna continue to call lightning down on it.
Okay.
So it needs another dex save.
What's your DC? 17.
16.
He rolls 16.
Well, he takes half damage.
Okay.
So he takes 9 damage. Wow, that was really crap damage on that.
Okay. You still do your damage.
I think that's all I've got as far as a lightning. Yeah, because I don't think there's really anything else I can do at the moment. Yeah, that's all. That's all I'll do.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I do want to retcon. Chill's gonna move. Chill is 1 square over.
That's fine. Yep.
Thanks.
All right. The Baron.
He's going to hand me his cloak and leave. He's going to hand me his cloak and leave.
I don't think so.
I am not the Zen
He is going to hand me his cloak and leave.
I'm not the Zen he is looking for. Another Roselonger got out a book.
Great. Fantastic. He is going to, on his turn, grab you once again. Let's have a chat. And he is going to dimension door you guys to the top of the aggregate.
Hey, Chad can join in on the chat too.
But what about the real Zan Falcon? It
This is
would
the-
behoove you
this-
to convince him that you are not
This is the
real
first
Zan.
one he saw. He's going to finish what he started. That's all I can.
Zan isn't
that's-
helping his own case, so that's fine. I don't care at this point.
What do you mean I'm not having my case?
You could tell him I'm not the real one. Hurt to do. My name is Chitter. There's a bird, and then go get that one.
All right, Anna.
Then he'd kill me for trying to fool him.
So hang on. So if Jill had dropped the healing potion on the ground, could Zan have done a reaction to being grabbed by the Baron and grab the potion?
No.
Don't worry, guys. We'll bring Zan back to life at the end of this all.
How many diamonds we got?
I can revivify you.
If you can get to him.
They may just take my corpse and run.
I got you.
Oh no, I'm good, thanks. If I come back as an undead chancellor, wham!
Inna.
Well, since my target is gone, I'm going to go ahead and shoot the zombie to my left.
Okay.
With fire.
12 hits. You hit him square in the neck, and his neck on fire. He's still kicking.
As a bonus action, I could also have transferred my hunter's mark to him.
Yes.
So then I'll roll that damage.
Okay. Still helps. I mean, you still hurt him, kind of. Is that all for you?
I'm going to go ahead and start moving toward the zombie mass.
All right.
All right.
Okay. As a legendary action, after your turn, the Baron is going to take another swipe at you, Zan Falcon. Let's end this now.
Blah blah.
19 to hit.
Crap.
Take 11 bludgeoning damage. Chitter.
Want to move with my dash over here. Bonus action dash. And I'd like to take a shot at the Baron.
You cannot see the Baron.
I cannot. Oh, he's like. Oh,
This thing is
very
80
tall.
foot tall. You guys can't see anybody on top. You can shoot at the giant mass.
Okay.
Want an eagle to take you up?
A bird carrying a bird.
On its next turn, certainly. But for now, yeah, I'll take a hit at the mass.
Okay.
Try to sweep the leg.
Sure.
Does she get sneak attack on that?
Ooh.
Well,
Nice.
double up that damage there.
Ooh. Everybody's like, oh. Yeah. Nice crit.
Chitter did a thing for us this time. Nice.
Coming for you, fake Zan.
She still did more damage. To
Yeah.
me.
Roll sneak attack. You get sneak attack. I mean,
Is it?
well.
Do you want me to roll again because I got a crit, or does it? Do
Sneak
it?
attack gets rolled.
You get
It's either it's either rolled twice or doubled. However you do it, boom.
just roll your 5d6. We're gonna double it.
Okay.
It's easy. So 42.
Plus the 10.
Yeah, I did the 10.
Okay.
And then yeah, additional 42.
And none of that hits me, right?
No.
I'm shooting at the zombie this time.
She sent an arrow into the mass that crit.
And bones splintered off and went into your eye.
Oh gosh, that's the worst.
You gotta be careful of that shrapnel, man.
I didn't see that coming.
ooh, no, Inna,
Another $5.
no. Hold off on the eagles, unless it's not a problem. I have some, but okay. That's all for Chitter's turn.
Kahoo?
What?
Kahoo!
Oh.
Spectral poop on other fake
Spectral
shit, other
poop's still
fake
flying
Zan.
around being spectral poop. There's nothing he can do right now.
Then your turn.
Got a question for you. where are we standing on the zomboid amalgamation homunculi?
We're suspending our disbelief so that you guys can all fit on it, and it hasn't moved yet, so you haven't had to make dex saves. But you're kind of like, yeah, you're
Okay,
up
so the
up
fleshy
here.
part of the shoulders.
Like hunched over and you're the hunchback.
It's all fleshy. It's all
But-
fleshy.
When the zombies are like holding each other closely, like I snuggle with my teddy bear, is there any gaps in between them? I mean, is it a solid mass or is it?
They're packed together. I mean, they're holding each other. Yeah. I mean,
So I could fit my fist down in between one.
you wanted to.
Okay, I want to do that then. Right
Okay.
underneath my feet. I'm gonna drop number 2 egg right below my feet. And as it swoops down, I'm gonna grab on its talon.
Okay. So you drop your egg, and out of nowhere, an eagle comes from behind the tower. Make an acrobatics check to grab the eagle as it tries to clutch the egg.
So many eagles.
$25. You grab the talon of the eagle, and it dips in weight as it gets away. The Baron gets a opportunity swipe at you.
Do I also get an opportunity attack?
On me?
If you want to hit Zanfalgan, sure. That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Hit the big sand.
I'm not going to hit Zan. Either one of them.
6 bludgeoning damage.
He doesn't hit very hard.
You don't say that out loud.
Okay. We'll say that
Coughing up blood, can I wave?
we'll say you and the eagle get about 15 feet. But you're still 80 feet in the ground, or 80 feet in the air. Yeah, 80 feet in the ground.
Wait, what happens to this eagle? Is it real or is it magical?
You currently are holding on to the talon of an eagle.
Of a dire eagle? Okay. So it's not gonna like go to mist and I'm just gonna drop.
You're gonna have to. You don't know. You know.
Okay, I'm fine.
The aggregate continues to punch. Natural 20 and a natural 2. So the first one smashes, makes this hole wider, and he pulls out piece of this tower. Those of you that can see the tower, it's not looking good. It is starting to lean and fall towards you.
Quick, heal the tower. I give the tower a healing
Mending.
potion.
Yeah.
Top of the round. Let's go ahead and take our break as we are doing things. So we get about 5 minutes, and we'll come back top of the round. Chad's turn. All right, top of the round. As we continue combat, Chad, what would you like to do? You have now the Baron and the giant zombie.
He had Zan and he was focused on Zan. I bet I don't get flanking now that he left, right?
I'll allow it this time because I took it from you the other time. How about that?
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
So for my first, wait. Can I do an action and a second attack?
No, usually your attack is if you take the attack action, you get 2.
Okay, since I get flanking this time, I'm going to roll at advantage, and then I'll do that next time.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing at the Baron, of course.
Yes. Hits. Also hits.
54 points of damage. And I bet next time I will not have advantage, correct? Well, we'll see what he does.
We'll see what he does.
That's it. No movement. How's he looking?
He's looking not good. You cut his back up pretty good. And as a legendary action, he can turn to you, give a coy smile, and make an unarmed strike.
Okay. He can try.
28 to hit.
That hits.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Reduced by half.
Yes.
I might need some healing. I'm down 3 points.
Shut up. It's going to be the dragon all over again. Chad takes 3 points of damage.
Still, nobody can do more damage than what Chitter's already done.
You want to make a bet?
Can I drink a healing potion?
Who's Chitter?
As a bonus.
Nah, that's all right. I'll hold off a little bit.
Okay. Because to feed someone else full action, yourself, bonus.
I'll keep that in mind.
It is still the Eagle's turn, but just as a note, you guys have realized the tower is coming down. Eagle's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to command the eagle up by Chill to bring Chill near me
Okay.
in his talons, carefully.
Yeah. And you don't have to roll because Chill would be willing if you just kind of like, let him pick you up. Like, he'll just scoop him up, bring him over. Yep.
All right, so all right, there-ish. So Chitter, you need to ride somewhere?
Well, I was going up, but it looks like that tower's about to come in this direction, so I'm not so sure. And also, I don't know who Chitter is.
Oh, yeah, I don't know who you are. Who are you?
I'm Zan Falcon,
It's not my turn, so I don't get to talk to you anyway.
most handsome bard in the land.
So, because you didn't say you wanted anything from an eagle, I will ignore you. Okay.
Go away, bird. I cannot understand you.
All right. So the second eagle is going to make an attack on the Baron. Cool.
Yeah. 20. Yeah. We'll say because it was 20 feet in the air. Yeah, I'll give it to you. He can get right there and attack the Baron. Advantage because Chad's there.
All right. And he's going to do beaks and talons.
Okay.
Everybody cuss.
Heck.
18 hits. All
I
right.
cussed my heart out.
24 hits. All right. As the beagle. Yes, as the beagle.
Big eagle.
I love giant attack
as-
beagles.
As the giant flying beagle makes its way to the Baron, scrapes his back and picks at him. He's looking quite hurt. Are your eagles finished? Okay. Yep. Beowulf.
Quick.
Yes.
So it was 40 feet to get him here. And then he attacked, but he had to go up to get to it. Do you think he had any movement at all to raise himself up a little bit more into the air?
No, I think it would be the full movement to get him up to the Baron and attack. So
Okay.
he's hovering right within 5 feet of the Baron.
Okay.
Well, my target of the Baron is now gone, and Benjamin is too far for me to hit, I believe. Or I can't see him, one of the two. Actually, no, I can hit Benjamin. Can I see him?
Those are just arms, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, yeah. There's probably a small bit of cover from the leg of the hulking zombie, but you probably can see an outline of a.
Oh, I didn't roll
guy.
damage for the wall of fire again, did I?
Correct. Do another 5d8, and actually, because that wall is there, no, you have no line of sight on Benjamin.
Yeah, it's because it's opaque, right?
Correct. But the 34 damage carries over.
I swear the rolls like it started out low with the damage on the wall of fire, and it's like slowly going up. All right, I'm just let's hit him with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
The who?
Big guy.
Okay.
'Cause I can't see anybody else.
Correct. Both hit. All right.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this creature one entity? Like, does it have a mind? Like a hive mind?
I mean, it appears so as it's making actions as one fluid humanoid figure currently. Yes.
Okay.
Anything else, Beowulf? Is that it? You moving closer, getting away?
I'm all right for now.
Okay. Benjamin's gonna make sure the tower doesn't fall on him. And he's good. He's good right now. Chill.
Okay, so right now there's the overall zombie mass, but there's no one else within reach that he can attack. And the fire is on like the back portion. Is it encompassing the entire zombie feet area?
It's acting as a barrier. I think
But could he run around the
he can
fire
run around. He
area
can run
to
around it.
attack?
Yeah.
Where would you say the non-fire first non-fire square would be?
What's his movement?
40. But he can also dash.
I mean, the fire's here-ish, so he can come around this way and be fine. I mean, he has got enough movement to skirt it and get up to the creature.
Then that's what he's gonna do and bite.
Okay.
Knock it prone. Knock it prone. Knock it prone.
8 does not hit.
That would have hurt if he knocked him prone.
Would have hurt really bad.
But it would have been hilarious.
Does Chill have advantage? Is Chad
He
familiar?
should. I mean, there are
Sure.
so many things on top of him.
So
Come
just
on, net 20.
roll another one. Just one. All right. 22.
Fail the save. Fail the save.
Rolled a 15. So is not knocked prone, and that would have hurt. But Chill manages to knot some of the gore and make a tiny tear into the foot-ish. Any movement, staying put?
He does not bother making a snack out of this like he usually does, because no, not today.
Okay.
Nope, he's good. He's done.
All right, Zainis.
First, I would like to, because I'm like 100 feet above the zombie still. I'm going to fly down about 60 feet, which is the max movement of the carpet. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Zan.
Okay.
Not me?
No, not you. Sorry.
Not me?
No, not the
Yeah,
fake
what's
Zan.
Excuse me?
The real fake Zan or the fake real Zan?
The real fake Zan. The maximum highest level I can do is level 2. Oh, you get 10 hit points.
Yay!
Which honestly, I mean that's almost max healing that I can do with that at that level.
That's hit points.
And then as my action, I want to call lightning down on the zombie again. But this time I am aiming for the Baron.
Okay.
You gotta show off your tattoo.
So you want him to be within the 5-foot radius or area?
Wouldn't that hit the eagle?
No, Enna said the eagle was 10 feet above him in the air.
No, it's within melee distance because it didn't have enough. It got enough movement to get up and do the attack. It didn't have enough to get away.
It's an eagle. You'd be right.
Okay, it's either the eagle side or Chad's side. It's up to you.
Chad can take the hit.
Chad can take the hit. Chad's side.
Okay.
Chad knows this is lightning with love.
All right.
I'll feel empowered.
Well,
17
the
damage.
aggregate fails, so he takes it.
Roll 7.
Dex save.
Damn it, Cooch, take back your ones.
No.
So you also take 17 points lightning damage.
Reduced by half.
How?
Stand by.
Just asking.
I think he can reduce all damage except for psychic.
While that's happening, I just want to mention that in order to bite, Chill had to drop the healing potion. So there's a greater whatever.
Path of the Totem Warrior.
Okay.
So there's a superior healing potion at Chill's feet, Zan, FYI.
Okay. I will double check. I believe you. I knew it wasn't in the rage rules, but I knew there was a way you were doing it. Because you're not a rule breaker. I'm just giving you a hard time. Everything for you, Zionese?
Yeah, that's movement, action, and bonus action. That's all I got.
I'm just making sure.
I mean, unless you want to, let me time warp and get an extra turn. I mean, I'll gladly do that.
Unfortunately, I can't. Sorry. The Baron is now looking at you, Chad, and looking very severely hurt. He says, "Once I perish, I will have nowhere to return. So I will see you when this tower falls." And he's going to take 2 unarmed strikes at you.
Save the cloak for me,
He
Chad.
means he's going to tickle you.
That's 19
Hits.
and 13.
Does not hit.
9 reduced to 4.
See tickle.
Bludgeoning. And
It did something weird. I'm going to go ahead and take one more point just because I'm not sure if that last one ticked down or not. So I'm going to err on the side of taking damage.
Okay, I understand. That is his whole turn.
Okay. So there's a Zan standing next to me with a bow. Can I see anything that would identify? So first of all, can I identify Chitter by the bow?
I do have a rat on my back.
That was my next thing. Do I recognize, can I see Squeak Squeak?
If
Unless it also blended with the illusion.
I
But it's
mean,
another entity. I don't know.
I mean, I was the one who tamed Squeak Squeak, just saying.
I'll say you see a small nose poking out of the pack. Sure. Okay. Yeah.
What is that? What is that?
I got you, Chad. I totally forgot about that. Good call.
So I speak into my ring. Guys, just FYI, the second Zan is actually Chitter.
Oh, cool. You
The
like
one
you
who
like
shot
that?
Zan is Chitter.
Hi, Chitter.
DM, and everyone likes ruining my fun. That's fine.
But only people with rings heard it, so like the Baron didn't hear that.
Chitter, you shot me.
If I said it quietly enough, Chitter didn't hear me because he doesn't have his ring.
I sure do.
He does now.
Oh, that's right. He got in the
sifted
rubble.
it through, yeah.
You choose not to broadcast it to Chitter.
You could.
I could. No.
She just likes the at all.
It's easier.
At everyone.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the zombie mass.
Okay.
I'm transferring Hunter's Mark to the zombie mass first and doing it with fire. Land. Oh my god, did I just broadcast that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
$5 for the kids?
$5 for the kids cast.
Did it hit?
No, probably not.
I'd give it for that. It hit for that. Give it
And
some
it was really
inspiration.
lame because usually I throw more F's in there.
It doesn't hit.
Inspiration.
Can we clip that?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Cooge's Discord.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
I'm literally listening to Mr. Blue Sky, and then I hear Cass just start cussing.
Oh, and if it wasn't just such a lame one, too, I mean, if I'm going to be broadcast, I might as well go for it, right?
At least it wasn't the charity stream. That's
Yeah.
for the kids.
Oh man. It does not hit, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
I'll bleep it out for YouTube.
Thank you.
I'll leave it in, but I'll bleep it out. So just
Yeah.
beep.
You
Are
have
gonna
to.
get a black sensor bar over her mouth too?
If
Well,
it's
you have to
necessary.
do that actually a lot with all the cussing I do in this game.
Just turned into R2D2.
Anything else for you then?
I think I've done enough here. I think I will move up a little bit though.
Moving towards the tower that's about to fall.
Oh, well, good call.
I mean,
Okay, fine, I'll stay where I am. Oh, but Chill does get a reaction attack.
I take it that's the clip.
Yeah, go ahead and make the reaction.
that's great.
Hits.
Okay, so I think the plan is that when I do my cussing inspiration for my rolls, I should cover my mouth with the hand that is the press to talk.
So 10 piercing damage is not knocked prone, unfortunately. And is that all for you? All right.
Could you imagine if he knocked prone into the tower and then the tower fell on him? It'd be like stuck in dominoes.
Yeah, the tower is leaning towards you all. It is starting to fall.
Directly, like, up on the map? Like, straight down towards the zombie mass?
At a slight angle towards your left. The
Towards
path
this
that
way?
like here-ish, like towards you all.
Oh boy. Okay. Well,
Okay, well, if I had known that, I would have moved to the right.
I told you it was coming down. You die.
I didn't say.
You know the
I was
trajectory.
figuring that no matter what,
Because
I was.
It's pulling it down on itself, which seems kind of weird. So,
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
so I don't think she would have known that.
it's very stupid. It is coming at a slight angle. I'll allow you to move as a retcon.
I hit it like 47 times and it didn't do anything to me, so
That's
it is pretty
gracious.
stupid.
Cool. I'm moving there. I'm worried about this tower. I'm gonna take a shot. Well, the stupid beast is probably gonna get hit anyway, but I can't see anything else other than these other zombies, but I figure I'll clean up later. 24 to hit the mast.
It's
And 22. That is all.
okay. Kahoo.
Who's going to fly over to me?
On count 10, the tower lurches a little more. Hasn't touched anything yet. You're up, Zan.
As my action, I want to tell the eagle exactly what Cass said.
Okay.
Does it effing land?
Do you want it? You want it to land?
I want to get out of here. I
Okay.
don't know. What's it going to do?
I mean,
So wait,
You
are you
have-
gonna go get your healing potion?
you've got its talon, so
Where's the healing potion at? Where I was?
No,
down
down
by
where
Chill.
Chill is.
But you technically wouldn't know that. You knew Chill had it, then you ended up back on the aggregate, and then you decided, I'm getting out of here via Eagle. You don't know where Chill is, technically.
Okay.
Go to the potion shop.
Can I discern which direction, what the eagle's actually intentions are? Like,
Uh,
I didn't think this through, so I jumped on an eagle.
the Eagle was unable to get the egg, so it's
It's just-
probably going to try doing a circle around, but you can guide it with your hands if you want. You can try to get it to do something.
How far can I throw? What's the calculations for throw distance?
I don't know. What are you trying to throw?
What if I take number 6 egg and I just throw it away from the tower and thinking that it might think that that's the egg and it would go for that egg with haste?
You can try it.
That's what I would like to try to do then.
Roll a d20, add your strength modifier.
Or just roll strength.
Sorry, I'm lagging.
Which direction do you want to throw the egg?
That way.
Okay.
That way.
So you go to launch it, and it slips out of your hand and just starts to plummet down, and thus the eagle starts to go down towards the egg.
Does the eagle catch the egg?
It can't catch up to it in time and goes past it, actually, and tries to right itself to catch it, and the egg plummets past you guys.
So does the egg land in the tree, stab us, or are we?
It doesn't stab, but a tree does immediately sprout from the egg.
How tall is the tree?
Like 30 foot.
Does it hit us, or am I good?
I do need the eagle, the Inna's eagle, to make a dexterity saving throw. Okay. The eagle is able to dodge out of the way of the egg and is not in the near range when the tree sprouts out. At this point, you and the eagle, Zan, are probably 40 feet off the ground.
Does the eagle let me go, or am I still attached?
You're
to the
still
city?
holding on to him.
Okay. That was a fabulous turn.
All right. So the aggregate now goes to just make sure this tower is no longer in operation as it's falling on it. It has no directions from whoever may have been guiding it to tell it what to do. So it's stuck on the last possible thing it was told to do, which is bring this tower down. Natural 20 and I rolled a 20. So with that, just punches and almost goes to grab to just bring this tower down. At that point, Zines, how far in the air were you? Because I know you were like 180, but you came down to be with Zan, near Zan.
Yeah. So altogether it was 180, and I came down 60, so I'm still 120 feet in the air.
Okay, and this tower is 200 feet tall. So as it comes down,
I get a dex save on the carpet.
yeah, well, first of all, it's just so we're not being jumping any guns here. Roll 5d8, Cooge. Okay. So as the tower falls, yes, I'm going to need Chill, Zines, Chad, the Baron, Eagle 1, Eagle 2, Zan Falcon, Anna, to all make dexterity saving throws.
Does Eagle 3 make a dex saving throw?
It will, but you're probably gonna try to either scoot it or throw yourself from it.
So it's not at like disadvantage or anything for me, since walking it onto an eagle.
Disadvantage for you, yeah.
FYI, I didn't target advantage on my Enna roll, but I automatically get advantage on dex saves. On the second one, which is Chill, I did accidentally have him on advantage.
Okay. I'll take the first roll anyways. Is that everybody? Chad and
Doing the Eagles now.
I was like Eagle 1, Eagle 2. It's like Star Wars. Red leader, this is gold leader. Eagle leaders. Which one's which?
When I do both of them, 1 and 2 in that order.
Okay. And we said which one? Wait, on the map though, who's Eagle 1 and who's Eagle 2? I don't remember.
Eagle 1 had the Baron.
Right. Okay. So as the tower falls, let's roll some damage. We'll use digital dice.
Excuse me, sir. I have danger sense, which gives me advantage on dexterity saving throw against effects that I can see.
You definitely see this. I mean, you're facing the Baron, but you've known that this is falling.
So let's take the 15 instead of the 7.
All right. Still fails, but helpful.
Is it helpful enough to grab the Baron as whatever happens, happens?
Oh, yeah, I got to roll for the Baron. Also not good.
If only he had a casket to go back to.
And you haven't said yet how much damage we're getting, right?
No, I'm working on it. Sorry, I know you're all like in suspense and working on it.
He's got to do the
Wait.
advanced calculations
What?
and carry everyone
Just wanted to
on.
make sure I wasn't, distracted, and you already said it.
What was the fail? What was the save? What was the DC?
25.
Oh shit, everybody failed.
Not possible for me to succeed.
Not possible for me either.
I apologize. It's a giant tower. I'm sorry.
Oh, you know what? I should have, when I saw the tower coming, I should have done something else, but that's okay.
Change to a giant spider and shoot webs at it. Works for Spider-Man.
All right. So, as the tower falls, the initial damage is going to be 81 bludgeoning damage to all who had to make a save.
Reduced to 40 for me.
Yes. As the tower falls on the aggregate, Zinies, you take the damage, but as the nature of the carpet are kind of pushed, it doesn't initially just swat you to the ground, it starts to push you out of the way. Those of you actually on the aggregate, it just starts to, you start immediately starting to be crushed. You watch as the Baron gets hit, he into mist form.
Did I was able to hang on to him?
Well, yeah, I mean, he wasn't going anywhere. He immediately got hit and
Did I mist with him?
no.
But his cloak is in his hand, though.
He didn't mist away. There's a difference. He didn't mist away. He seems to have been reduced to 0 hit points. How was Chill? Not good.
Chill's at 0.
Okay.
Is Chill at 0 or is Chill dead?
Wait, so if it goes over his hit points, is that when dead?
How
he's
much?
got-
How much over did it go?
What's Chill's max hit points?
It's max is 74, so it went 7 over.
Okay, no.
As
we're
long
good.
as it wasn't
More than half.
More than double.
no more than all of it. As long as it didn't go to negative
Total
74 or
HP
whatever.
Or current HP.
Total
Well, total.
max.
So,
Total, he hadn't taken any damage.
Yeah, so if you have a max of 50 HP, it takes 100 damage for you to die instantly in one hit.
Okay, I was
It's
just asking
double
for
whatever
a
your
friend.
health is.
I'm okay. I'm fine. Just gonna have a hulking thing fall on me and an eagle fall on me and crash into a tree. But I'm okay.
So even though I know you're not in the exact line and you still were hit by splash damage, those zombies up there are toast. Bearwolf, you are shooting the breeze as the tower just next to you, but
Except all
most of
your
your
friends
friends
were crushed.
are crushed.
So what does splash damage mean for me?
It just means you're not currently prone, you're not currently restrained, everyone else is.
So
But I took the
am
full
restrained.
81.
You did take the full 81 though. But you are also you were not knocked prone because you weren't in the initial damage, but as like things flew and hit you, you did still take the damage.
If I would have
on
gotten
the
hit by that, I would have 4 health points left.
I'm sure they're not doing well. Zinies,
Slightly
you
more
were
than that now.
pushed out of the way. But you were not. Well, you were in the middle. So you,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean that's fine if I'm slender. That's okay. I was just wondering where I ended up because you had said something about because I wasn't on the aggregate. I was shut
Right.
up. So if I'm under the tower, that's not a problem for me.
You're under the tower, but you were not like crushed under the aggregate. So you were more towards the
Can we at least tell Cheddar that it's now not the most single damaging thing against me?
So are we out of combat now?
No.
There is technically no immediate threat, so we can currently get out of combat.
So the abomination's dead. He's flattened and done.
What are you immediately doing? Those of you that were crushed, you are prone, restrained.
Turn
Yeah.
off the burning wall.
Yeah, I'm rushing to the rubble.
I mean, I think I would turn down off the burning wall if the creature has fallen and done.
I push my way out of the rubble.
Okay, make a strength check. Yes, yes,
So I
yes.
only
I
took
see,
81. I
I
didn't.
see that hand.
Did I take any extra damage? Just that 81.
Give me a sec.
I get advantage for strength checks.
You do. I see that hand. I want to get to your hand first.
So for Zynes to get out of this, Zynes is going to turn into an air elemental. And as long as I have at least 1 inch of space, I can get through the rubble.
But no carpet, correct?
No, the carpet has to stay here for now.
Yeah, you can use that to and get from under the. I was not slurping. That was wispy air.
It sounded slurpy like.
I'll give you Slurpee.
No, I don't even want to go there. Let's just
No,
move on. Let's
no.
move the narrative forward.
Be bad. You're bad. Let's go on. Let's move on.
And once I'm above and out of the rubble, I will drop my air elemental form and just turn back into regular Zynes.
What happened with my roll?
Sorry. You were able to push yourself out of the rubble. You watch as the mist form of the Baron starts to skitter away, and it goes.
I follow.
Okay, it comes over near Benjamin. So you are out.
Can I turn myself into a giant ape now and like dig out my carpet and look for my friends after I grab my carpet?
Sure.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
And I yell into my ring for Dreve. I tell her where Chill is and that there's a superior healing potion next to him too, FYI.
That's probably crushed.
Make a investigation check, Zynes. Chitter and Bearwolf, what are you guys doing?
Just going through the rubble, trying to.
Yeah, I'll try to find my friends.
I'll look for fake Zan.
Right now, there's still large pieces of tower that are there, and make an investigation check.
Me?
If you're looking for people, yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the stats for the giant apes investigation.
Okay. You guys are able to see through broken pieces. You think you do see a body. It does not appear to be moving, but it would be kind of hard pressed currently for you guys to get into the tower and get it out. But if you want to try, you certainly can.
What do you mean by hard pressed?
The pieces are so big that there's no direct way in there among the rubble right now. Because
If I had tried to Eldritch Blast some to weaken the rubble.
try.
That's an 11 for Zyne's investigation.
What, Gabby?
Is Sweet here?
Make a perception check.
Any of those hit Boom?
Big pieces of rubble that are laying on the ground.
I would think so. I'm just checking for my knowledge. I'm sure they do.
So, question: the Baron is still missed, right? So we can't actually attack him.
Right.
Did I need to roll a dex check for Kahoo?
Yeah.
Dash does. Well, yeah. I'm gonna dash over to Benjamin.
Did you say it hit Boom?
Oh, is Ben still up?
Ben's still up.
Oh, F that. Yeah. He's dead.
Yeah. Yes, those hit. You hit the pieces, and you make an easier way in towards the body. Tons of things going. Did you roll a invest? Yeah, you rolled an 11 for the investigation. You're having a hard time finding chill. You're taking large pieces of rock. You're moving them out. Currently, you haven't seen chill yet.
I will keep digging.
Who is dead?
I will move in towards whatever I saw, the body I saw.
Okay. It's taking you a bit to carefully make sure that you are getting in and around to it. While you do that, and while Zynes is looking through pieces of rubble for chill, who's all going towards the Baron?
I'm going. I went towards Benjamin. I'm
Same.
going.
That's what I meant. That's what
He's
I
dead.
meant.
Yeah, I'm taking him on.
I'm pursuing Misty Man.
Okay. I mean, Misty Man is slowly just like along the ground.
And I'm going to. I know we're out of initiative now, but can I still transfer Hunter's Mark to Benjamin again?
Yeah. As long as you still have concentration. Well, roll a concentration check because you took damage. So a Constitution save.
Yeah, I wanted to be like looking through stuff, and once I look over and realize he's still up.
Okay. 21. Not. You have to meet half. You have to beat half of 82, which would be 41. So unfortunately, you don't have Hunter's Mark. But if you want to spell another spell slot to recast it on him as a bonus action, you can.
Yep, gonna do it.
That's fine.
Does that benefit me if I hit him?
It does not, unfortunately.
Okay.
But your 17 hits him. 12 does not.
11.
He throws his hands up immediately as your arrow hits him, and stop.
Can I approach him and detain him?
You can try.
Yep. Hey. Okay.
As you guys approach, he tries to keep distance as he slowly backs up.
Pursuit.
Okay, so you're gonna try to detain him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if we have to surround him, that's fine. If we tie him up, that's fine.
Go ahead and roll athletics checks with advantage, since you guys are trying to get around him.
How's my progress going?
They're attacking, so it's slow right now. Just
Gotcha.
let's
So how's
see how
acrobatics
this goes, and then
not an
we'll
advantage.
because your guys' stuff takes more time. I'm not, you're taking more time than an action technically.
Gotcha.
So we'll get there. 13, 14.
Sorry, was it supposed to be athletics?
With advantage.
Yes,
Sorry.
that's okay. All right. So as Chitter goes for him, he just automatically is able to swoop back and right into the arms of Enna, who bear hugs him and has him now grappled.
I could tie him up.
Go ahead and try. He's gonna try to wriggle free.
Sleight
So
of
go-
hand. Or-
Sure. Yeah.
I'm holding him by the neck with my bow in my hand, so I've got him.
I'd say it would probably be sleight of hand advantage, but 21's probably enough, so it doesn't
21's enough because his acrobatics isn't good enough to
matter. 31,
evade
yeah, there
you.
you go.
Yeah. Plus, he can't evade Enna right now, so you guys are able to tie him up. However, as you get him tied and you cinch on the knot, he turns into a bat.
See,
And he's
I was
going to
going to
try
knock him out.
He's going to try to fly away.
I throw a javelin at him.
Pierce his wings.
All right, go ahead and throw your javelin.
He turns into a bat.
Yes.
Oops.
Okay. Can Squeak jump after him off my shoulder?
Go ahead and make a bite attack for Squeak. Sure. I'm looking.
Oh, I don't. Ah, he's still toggled on advantage. You have to go into a sheet and change that.
It's fine. It's always the first.
I can change it.
Just
Got it.
advantage is toggle. It's always the first roll.
I changed it. I didn't know I could change that. Cool. It's just a 10 from Squeak. He tries to.
Okay. I'm looking here.
I'll take a shot.
Give me a second. Hold on.
Oh, I see.
Hold on.
Because he's a bat now. Got it.
Okay. Javelin hits. Bite doesn't hit. 16 hits.
I would like to. My whole pack of arrows is on fire right now.
Right.
I would like to reach back, grab my whatever it's called, quiver, and put it right under him, right under that little stupid bat.
Well, he's about 15 feet in the air now as he and is starting to get away. I'm gonna let Inna do something and then.
Well, if he's 15 feet in the air, then I'm shooting him.
All right, go ahead and shoot him.
Can I also use cunning action, which allows me to use an object to throw something?
When we get back around to you, sure. 27 hits.
Do it again. Whew.
FYI, there was a lot of cussing right there.
Since that's a crit, does she roll damage again, or the bonus damage again?
No, they do all the damage on crits.
Oh, they do it for you.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you hit this tiny little bat that now has a flaming arrow in it. Do your flame arrows do flame damage after time? Do you know?
I don't believe they do. I'll look up.
They just do the initial fire damage. It'd be kind of OP, but you never know. Sometimes it does cool stuff like that. I don't know.
There.
Okay. Cool. So the tiny bat he's gonna dash. So he is now.
Do you take my second javelin attack damage too?
Sure. I
I
mean
get
that
two
would hit.
attacks.
Oh, I understand. I thought you were.
And my cunning action counts as a second, like a bonus action to throw something.
Where do
Try
you
and knock
throw
him
it?
out. The chalice.
The 9 hits.
Oh wait, can I throw the tapestry and try and like grab him?
He's
That I got from.
15 feet in the air.
Oh, okay.
Like
I'll
a
throw
fishing net.
I don't think it folds. It's like a big carpet. Well, I'll throw a chalice.
Okay.
Hey, Zinies.
He's this giant ape and can't respond to you.
Ah, damn it. Well, she can hear me. So, hey, Zinies. If you find Chill, look underneath him for a healing potion. His body may have protected it.
17 hits. It doesn't
I'm just
knock
trying
him
to knock
out.
him. Yeah.
I mean, it kind of hits him, but it doesn't make him fall to the ground. 15 feet up, he's going to dash. He's going to go 30 over and up. So he is now 45 feet in the air.
Let me shoot him.
Okay.
Two.
13 misses.
Like, are we going again?
it has come back to your turn, I'll say. So, Chad, you've got 2 attacks if you want to throw stuff.
Okay, I got 2 more javelins.
28 hits from Chitter.
Sorry, I just clicked like 3 applications, so give me a second.
Sure.
I'm loading things up, apparently, for some reason.
I'm gonna can I throw a spell at let me make sure I'm close enough. Nope, I need to get closer. So I am gonna move closer toward where Chill was. And I wanna give him a healing word.
Okay, well, before you do that, because that'll be another action, right? Or is it bonus?
It's a bonus.
Okay, I'll allow you to do that. Go ahead and roll, because he's currently buried, but you...
Sorry, it's healing spirit, not healing word, but it is
Okay.
a bonus action.
Okay. As a legendary action, the bat's going to go 30 feet more. It's off the map currently.
That should have rolled the stuff, not the spell text.
Okay. It says appears in the spaces 5-foot cube you can see within range. The spirit looks like a transparent beast. So you can't see Chill. He's buried under rubble.
True. All right, never mind then.
Are you guys taking any more action towards the bat that is flying away? 45 feet in the air, and now...
I'll do one more.
I mean, yeah, just consistent shooting until it gets out of range.
Yes, totally.
Well, it's a small bat, and it's night. You don't have very good vision, so once it gets too far away, you're going to be at disadvantage just because it's...
Well, except he has some fire arrows sticking out of him.
He does.
So he's kind of
It's
lit
way
up.
down.
And a radiant chalice sticking to him, right?
A little hat.
It hit him. It did not.
It didn't cover him and bring him down to the ground?
No.
That's how
Oh!
we do it in Houston.
What just happened?
I want to hit him.
Gabby went rapid fire. That's what happened.
So I get to choose any of these, right?
I shoot them all.
She just throws her quiver at him.
Not quite how
learned to
Dungeons
fly.
and Dragons works. I'm sorry.
Hey, guys, there are no rules. You're the DM. Make it work.
She Legolas'd it and put like 5 arrows on one thing and shot them all at
Right.
once.
Yeah. And I learned to fly. And it's great.
14 doesn't hit.
What was Wonder Woman's aunt's name?
What?
She did 3
Oh.
in the fight on the beach.
The new one?
Yeah. The range in your boat, he's at disadvantage for you anyways, Gabby. He's out of 80 feet away.
Then take the 10 and I'm leaving. I'll get
Okay.
him, my pretty. And then I'm going to actually go up to the top of the tower where the roof fell and see if the window's still intact. I want to try and go inside there or lift the roof if I can't lift the boulder.
To kill the Tokar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, where are you? All right. Let's finish this. So many things are happening. Meanwhile, people are digging people out. Anna, you hit. But the bat continues to fly. Chad, are you doing anything? The mist is still...
I have my axe ready like a baseball bat.
Okay. Zinies, roll an investigation check. Bearwolf, roll an investigation check. Chitter, where? Yeah, again. Chitter, where are you going?
Tower top to look for the Tokar. And
Okay.
Question.
Yes, I'll hear your question.
Would I have advantage since Enna told me where Chill was?
Sure.
That's a 12.
Nice.
It's better than a 5.
You're continually taking rocks, and you do start to hear. So you continue to dig. Beowulf, as you carefully as they are trying to hit the bat, that is anybody else doing anything towards the bat? Because it is continually dashing. It is out of range. Okay.
I don't have anything else that I can do.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think any of us do at this point.
I throw chitter at the bat.
Bob, throw me!
Beowulf, as you start to make your way into the broken pieces of this gold tower, you look as there seems to be a tree that has been broken through this broken tower. And as you look towards the tree, you can see it is broken and cracked, almost like a full tree that wasn't there a minute ago, but has now been sprouted. And there, you do see on one of the branches, there seemed to be a broken body, and it has feathers, and it is this dire eagle that just seemed to have appeared, and in its haunches, in its grasp, it has the lifeless body of Zan Falcon, who through his middle has a broken tree that has sprouted through, doing extra damage, as well as seems to be covered in rubble and is just hanging there lifeless, with no movement.
I want to cast Revivify on Sand Falcon's body.
Okay. Do you have everything for that?
Yep, I made sure to collect that stuff beforehand.
Is there anything you would like to say to Zan Falcon as you cast Revivify?
Zan, please come back to us. We need you. Who else will inspire us and charm people with his silver tongue other than you?
Yes, Chitter.
The other Zan will do those things. You have me now.
Zan.
Wow. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check. Okay. As you're the only one casting this, we'll go ahead and roll here. I take a picture because some people don't know if I roll or fake it. All right. With that,
There's no possibility that you could fake a roll on a dice with a picture.
I know. So as you place your hands on Zan
Can I get
Falcon,
Alexa at it?
can you get what?
Nothing. I was making a joke. I'm dead. I can't say nothing.
You place your hands on Zan Falcon, and a bright white light starts to emanate from your hands. And as the healing magic through your Revivify spell courses through his body, you seem to have the power to lift him off of the branch that is currently extruding through his front. And as you lift him off and place him down, your touch seems to heal the wound that is in the middle of his body. And as the center almost just contracts into form again, you are blinded with this light that just radiates. And those of you on the outside of the tower see this white light that just out. And in a moment, as you wipe your eyes, because you've never done this before, so you're not sure if you did it correctly, you look, and they're standing before you. Zan Falcon, would you like to describe what Beowulf sees?
You see white light. You're still seeing the light because it's really bright.
You wipe your eyes, and the light fades.
And you wipe the tears from your eyes as well. Especially the tears. And there before you, you see these jovial eyes that seem like Zen, but they're not quite like Zen. Maybe things have kind of weighed heavily on him. He gives you a half smile, but yet he's not in his leather armor. He's just chilling there in his chain shirt. You do notice this large shield that he now has with a large symbol of Revorhu on it. And all you hear him say is, "It's going to be all right. We've got this."
Is Beowulf certain that this is Zan or somebody else?
Roll an insight check. It's not the person that you just moments ago pulled off the tree, but seems like Zan, looks like Zan.
Beowulf's gonna, in moments, believe this is still Zan, so he's gonna be happy and hug and kiss Zan. But Cooge is often confused.
Beowulf.
That's just like perpetual state of life.
I will embrace my brother, my friend, my companion, and tell him it's all going to be okay. For Revorhu's love, greet you all. Now let's save Parna.
Okay, can I reach that bat with my crossbow?
What's the? It'll be at disadvantage. Is that a range?
And Dreve brought it to my attention. I had no longer have fire, so regular crossbow.
Okay. Yes, by this time, you have pulled a piece of rubble out, and you find the lifeless body of Chill, who did not make death saves, and you scoop him up, and he seems to be whimpering, and you have him in your grasp.
I'm gonna climb us out of the rubble, and then when he's safely out of the rubble, I will drop ape form and cast Cure Wounds on him while I still hold him.
Okay. You do notice next to him there was a smashed bottle of some liquid that did not survive the impact. You can certainly heal him. With your last shot, as the bat starts to make it out of your line of sight, you let go, and you just watch as it trails, hits the bat, and it takes a dip, but continues to scatter on away from you guys.
And then what happened with the Baron Mist?
It is still there, just hovering under Chad.
Chill gets back 12 hit points. Or 13, sorry, I can't count. 13.
Chitter, you start to make your way simultaneously. This is all kind of happening. You start to make your way into the broken pieces of the tower and rubble. And you made an investigation, right?
Of 24.
Okay. You have been in this tower a few times, so you do see some similar pieces of the top chamber. You don't see any bodies or any human remains, except pieces of zombie that you had ran past.
Okay. I'll step down and join the others.
Make a perception check. Never mind.
I get out a vacuum cleaner and vacuum up the Baron.
You get the sense that with the Baron not moving and with what he told you on top of the aggregate, that he is doomed because he has no resting place and is not trying to get away because he has nowhere to go and is waiting out his time until he probably is going to perish soon.
But what about the cape?
There currently is no cape.
When I grabbed him, could it have not gone with him? He let go of the cape to shift in the mist.
Now, here is Dungeons and Dragons. Roll a dexterity check.
I get an advantage on dexterity checks.
All right.
Oh, advantage, sorry.
You successfully decaped the Baron and have it in your possession. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Booyah!
Very fitting. Very fitting.
So you're saying he's dead, just has nowhere to go?
He's not moving. Based on what Zan knew, if he had a resting place and he could get back there, he probably would have had a fighting chance. He does not have that and seems to just be waiting out his time until he dies.
So, what was that spell that they used? Not the vampires, the other guys, the shadow hands, for that barrier wall, that invisible barrier wall. And why don't we have it?
Nobody knows that spell. I light my torch and I stick it in the middle of the mist.
Okay.
Okay, so since the bad guy's gone away and the Baron's a mist thing now, I'm going to head over to Chill and Zines.
Nothing seems to really happen, Chad, but it seems to not like your torch.
I leave it there.
Okay.
And I go,
Beowulf and Zan, do you stay inside the revel near the tree?
I will lead Zan out of the rebel.
I will crawl out of the rubble.
All right.
I will carry him like a bride on the wedding day.
That is then what the rest of you see as you. It's still dark. It's very dark, but the moonlight shows you this alive, breathing Zan Falcon in the clutches of Beowulf.
And I look at Zines and I say, thank you very much. I owe you.
Is everyone within 30 feet of Zines?
By this time, you guys have kind of clumped. So yes.
Zines is gonna kind of look around, kind of breathless, kind of out of breath a little bit from all the digging she's been doing. And I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds on everybody.
All right.
I'm going to move towards the rubble and just see if I can sense anyone else that might be in the rubble from that was inside the tower.
Okay. Make a perception check.
I'd like to ask Beowulf to use his eye to try to look for the Tokar. Or
Everybody
Rescue.
gets 20 HP, by the way.
Thank you.
I'll
Nice.
use my eye and look through the rubble to see if there's any other bodies.
Particularly in the tower top.
Warm bodies.
Okay.
Thanks for the
Are-
heal.
Are you just scanning, or are you just picking? You're picking the same spot that Chitter looked at.
I would look towards the top of the tower, since that's where all
Okay.
Tokars reside.
Within the 30 feet of you, you don't see any bodies. You just kind of look through all the rubble as it is, walls and such. Chad, you take a long look to make sure nothing's coming out of that rubble, zombie, human, or otherwise, and you don't get a hint of anything. With your perception check, you do look past the rubble, and you can see what appear to be arriving guards. You see a couple that are making their way towards the rubble, and a couple that are still hacking down some zombies that are in the immediate area.
Mr. DM,
Yes.
may I have an action, please?
Sure. Yeah.
Since I am now joined back with my friends, and I notice Chill's still a little injured, or at least I think so, and people still, other than Chad, aren't at full health, I would like to cast Mass Cure Wounds on everyone.
You may do so.
I'm thinking some kind of paladin.
So that's 12 to everybody.
Yes.
You all receive 12 hit points emanating from Zan Falcon.
Wait, this is Refuse's tower? Or wait,
Yes.
I am going to the peak of this tower and then using my eye again.
Okay.
I thought this was the Tokar we didn't like the whole time.
This is the Tokar we don't like.
This is the military one, the gruff one.
Not
Use
Wallow.
Chad's Tower.
It's Refusa's fine. It's Azul. That's questionable.
I'll still go to the peak of the tower and look.
Make a perception check. Chad, you also do see slowly moving across the rubble. You see this familiar-like looking creature. It appears to be humanoid and bird-like, but Chitter is standing right next to you, and it kind of slowly is making its way across the rubble.
Like a similar Kinku, a Kinku that looks similar to Chitter, that I remember. I say, hi, Chitter, because he's still Zan Falcon, right?
Yeah.
Do I see it?
I go, nice of you to join us.
At this point, you would, yeah.
Well, Sweet Song could use memory creep. I don't know why they would want to fool him, but I want to march up to Sweet Song.
Okay. Beowulf, as you check even more closely, you don't see any living remains. Some zombies that were crushed, but nothing moving. No humanoid figures.
I know Chitter was about to do something, but I want to just let the guards know they need to start clearing this rubble to see if anybody's survived, and also to watch out for zombies because that's what was here. I think. Done.
Sure. A couple guards by this time are moving up. They are in distress, and one of them asks, as you give those orders, Chad, one of them asks you, where do we go next?
With my perception earlier, did I hear any other fighting going on in the city?
It appears there are small clusters of zombies that the guards seem to be dispatching. And because the aggregate basically came straight from the cemetery, this was ground zero. So you don't think that there's any other threat except the bat that got away that they probably can't track, but you're not sure.
I give the order for one of these guys to run around, make the big loop in town, and say, bring the guards here. Once they've finished the fight, bring half of that fight here to start clearing rubble to look for survivors. The other half, go help with other fights, and just continue that until all the fights are gone and come back here.
Aye. And he immediately starts to do as you ask. Chitter, Sweet Song is slowly creeping towards your group. Not in a malicious way, but just looking for you.
Can I approach him?
Yeah.
Slap him in the face. The heck is wrong with you? Where have you been?
Brother, I tried looking for you.
Yeah? Fail your perception check, buddy?
I was unable to get to you in time. There are massive undead.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I want to grab him and shake him down and check his pockets if he was looting.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Seems to be light on what he has. He has normal sword that he carries, his instrumental gear, but doesn't seem to have picked up anything in the fray.
Well, okay, that's all I needed from you. So thanks for something. See you around, maybe at Christmas.
We'll discuss the 10,000 gold later
Yeah,
then.
like heck we will. Hey, I threw a chalice at a bat earlier. Go pick that up and take it home. Get out of here.
Why are you so angry?
You know what you did. You are the worst. Mom made me call you at Christmas every year. I'm sick of it. I don't like our relationship. You just and this didn't help your case. So
He points towards the tower. My home is destroyed. Can't
oh my
I
god.
be with you?
Well, mine was too. So maybe there's a place for us at this new place I know about. Come on.
Great.
Yeah. Go pick up that cup.
Song starts to slink to go get the chalice.
I'm
Bitter's
guessing
brother
it's
is
getting
now
pretty
with us.
dark, since it's like what, around midnight?
It's
Oh, dude,
well
it's like-
past midnight.
Guns
Yeah.
up. Guns up.
So
Well,
we
it
have
hasn't been that
Chitter.
long. This whole battle took what, a minute?
Yeah. I mean, you guys dispatched pretty quickly of the threat. You can retrieve your javelins and anything else you guys need to recover.
Let's,
You go ahead.
Guys, this is you go ahead, Vic.
could we find the body of Cartel, the
Mhm.
necromancer?
You can try. It's going to be at the base of the tower under a bunch of stuff.
Can I cast daylight twice? Because it's not a concentration, it's just an effect spell. Just so that we can see and see like the damage and stuff around.
Okay.
I can turn on my on-off chalice too.
You can turn on the chalice. You guys light this area up, providing enough light for the guards that are arriving to start hauling and sifting through things.
Did
So okay.
when Bear was looking around, did he maybe see Patel's body?
I was up.
He
towards
was up at
middle
the
of it.
top. If anything, the necromancer was near the base. Make an investigation check with advantage, Zan, because Shad's helping you.
Do we roll a strength check to help?
No, because he's looking. You're taking things out of the way, and he's using eyes. 19. You guys are up right now, so it takes you time, about 30 minutes to sift through stuff, focused on, and then other people can come help. You do find the mangled body of the necromancer that was on top of the aggregate.
Does it have a mouth?
Does still have a mouth, but it is pretty gross.
No, I don't care. Can I cast Speak with the Dead on it?
Going right in there. Yeah, sure.
Okay, I want to speak with the dead and
Go ahead and hit the spell.
Oh,
Okay.
and ask it who it worked for.
Okay. So you find the body, you prop it up, it has a working mandible. Those of you that want to be around to hear this, I mean, you can. As is late at night, people are tearing rubble out here. And as you cast the spell, holding your symbol of Revorhu that has now lit as a beacon for your spells, the mouth starts to close, and it slowly lurks at you. I work for me.
Anybody got any questions they want to ask it? I got 4 more questions.
I have kind of a statement in the form of a question.
Run
You're
it by Zan first.
No, I got this.
Okay.
I go, "You're not laughing now, are ya?"
Solid.
Anybody else got anything? Because I got an action I want to take.
Is this Curtil?
This is the necromancer was on top of the.
Do you know what Xerxes is?
Who's Xerxes?
He's not in a legion with the dark mages.
Okay, X. Zan, perhaps ask him where Benjamin might have gone to.
Okay, where did Benjamin go?
Or where might he have gone? If you don't know.
I don't know.
I got a question for it. If we have one more question.
Wasn't that 5?
No, this is the last one.
Okay.
So, well, and my thought is, any idea on what plans were next?
Why attack Parna?
Why siege Parna?
Sorry, I blew a question on my stupid question.
I told you.
That's what Chad would have done, though.
So what's the
That's a
question?
good question.
Why siege Parna?
So the undead will rule and I will be king. And with that, the mouth hinges open and the body falls limp again.
Wouldn't the Baron be king? Why would the lackey be king?
You probably promised him some
We'll
power.
never know.
Baron's dead. That guy's dead. The only guy left is Benjamin.
Benny.
And we didn't know where his coffin was.
It'll be okay.
Have any of the guards found the Tokar?
None of the guards that are sifting through the rubble,
They're helping each other, so they should get advantage.
they're helping each other. But no bodies except to the 3 zombies that were in the immediate path are brought forward and laid in line. Depending on how long you guys want to stay out, the excavation continues. No bodies as you're there are found. Make a quick perception check.
Who?
Chad, because he really wants to see if where this guy's at. You do hear as now guards are working from both sides because there's a hole in the wall now where the tower stood, and a couple of the guards have called you over, and they inform you that Tokar Resfusa luckily was in the prison and near the barracks at the time of the attack and still lives.
He should stay there and be on the other side of the cell because he wasn't out here helping with a critical military battle. I say that out loud.
It has been like minutes.
The guards look confused.
We got there in time.
I believe this is something you should take up with the Tokar,
Oh, I will.
perhaps. All right. I don't seem qualified to handle this.
I say, hey, Chitter, want to see your new room?
Are you talking to me or to Sweet Song?
Yeah, let's talk to Sweet Song.
When Sweet Song comes back, can I just go, can you drop this ugly, disgusting human form, please, finally?
He drops it.
Oh, and
thank
I say,
goodness,
oh,
I'm handsome again.
I recognize Chitter with Squeak Squeak and all that, and I refocus the question at Chitter, the real Chitter.
But before you do, you hear.
Oh, what? Sorry, what did
He
what did he
points at
say?
Chad. He's just making mimicry sounds.
Oh, Sweet Song?
Yes.
Okay. Sweet Song is addressing you, Chad.
He was answering the question.
Oh.
I didn't understand it. I could take time and like 10 minutes and understand him.
No, he said that you're the worst and he hates your beard.
Oh, all right.
He's so rude. Ugh, I can't stand him. You guys- I'm not going to repeat that. It's just foul. You're disgusting.
I look at him. I look at him in a threatening manner and say, "Go away," and intimidate him.
See? You see what you did?
He drops his head and starts to walk the opposite direction.
Oh, come on. No, he's with me. His house just got destroyed, so because we couldn't stop it because we're the worst. So if we could let him stay at my pad, that's fine.
It's your place.
This is a sweet song.
Chitter, you're sharing a bed with your brother?
I don't want to. No, he'll sleep on the floor. Maybe we can get him a doghouse or something.
I think there's a spare dog bed.
He can sleep in the basement of the crazy wisp with the portal.
No.
He could
That
stay in
door's
the
locked.
crow's
Other
nest.
building. That other building
He can stay at the
that we
temple.
may or may not have yet.
He can stay at the temple.
He's the worst, but he's not like he's okay. He's fine. Like, dude, you could fine. He'll stay with me. This is sweet song, my little brother.
You can sleep in Blinky's bed, Blinky's nest.
It's easy to see where he gets his good looks. I mean, come on.
I hand you the key to your room at the Wisp.
Let's go to sleep.
I issue guards, keep clearing rubble, keep looking after things. If there's anything bad going on, let us know at the Wisp. We'll be there.
Yes, sir. And they continue hauling rubble.
When we get to the Wisp, I tell Bjorn to drop the "we can't hear anything going on outside" enchantment.
So you guys all take it back to the Wisp. Bjorn is sleeping, but you kind of on his door. He kind of sleepily opens the door. Yes?
Drop the enchantment that makes us not be able to hear anything from outside. The town was almost destroyed last night.
When I cast it tomorrow, I will make sure not to have that effect.
Okay, somebody needs to wake up and watch the store for guards that might come and alert us of any dangers. You or Philip, you guys decide, work it out amongst yourself. We're going to sleep now.
All right. And as you guys head up the stairs, you hear, "Philip, get up!" As you all make it back to your newly found rooms, Chitter, yeah, go ahead.
What's my room? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, as you open the door, I mean, Liv, would you like to describe what it looks like?
It better not be just a big bunch of sticks, or I'm gonna be so mad.
It's a very nature type room. It's got a nice what I consider a bed for you. It's not a nest, but it's like a bed kind of nest kind of thing. It's a nest made out of padding and mattresses.
Cushions? Oh, like a papasan. Oh.
It's got a little water feature in the corner. It has some birdseed in a little trough because I don't know how things work. And
kind of racist, but okay, it's fine.
but, you
Is
can
her
see
carpet like fresh sod so she can just like run through the.
I'm not
No,
a farm animal.
it's not sod. It's actual nice carpet, little plush, because
Okay.
you have the talents, and I thought it might be nice for you. And it's decorated in a nature theme, so there's like vines and stuff on the wall, not growing vines, but so you don't have to take care of them or tend to them. But
Okay.
it's a real nice naturey feel kind of thing.
Are there like little strings dangling from the room, various lengths with little pieces of shiny bright metal
There
on
are shiny little baubles here and there,
Oh,
all strewn throughout.
does Squeak have a little cat tree?
Oh, yeah, there's totally just the most ornate piece of large rat sleeping quarters you could possibly want.
Oh, okay, whatever that entails, that's fine.
But there's even a little spot for Squeak to hang his tutu.
Yeah, and
Oh.
it has a big wheel if Squeaks feel like going out for a run but not going outside. So,
Yeah.
just...
But it's not squeaky enough to wake you up in the middle of the night where you just hear squeak like squeak like running on the little wheel.
It has a
It's really-
magical enchantment, so it will never make noise.
Cute. He can power
Magic
some of the
to
stuff here
UB40.
too.
there's no electricity, but yes, if that were a thing, he could do that.
Magic wheel. Cool. Well, thanks. I love it. Yeah, the carpet's really soft. You heard him, so
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell
sleep
you.
on it.
There's a
Sweet.
picture of a unicorn on one of the walls, and behind it there's a
Uh-huh.
safe.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah.
here's instructions on how to set whatever locking mechanism on it for you specifically.
Okay, and I want to hang up the tapestry I stole from Cooge's mentor's place.
Sure, sure.
Barrel's mentors.
Immediately, Sweet Song, upon seeing the room, coo, coo,
Yeah, I don't get too excited.
jumps into the bed.
Hey!
Should have just pulled him off by his feet, like getting him out of the bed.
And I just like, fine. And then we just like, we hug it out. And I'm Big Spoon, and we just go to sleep.
Does anyone else have anything else they'd like to do before they finish their rest?
When I go back to the car, I just want to hug Blinky and just hold on to Blinky and just pet Blinky.
I pet Chill, and then hang my axe up on the wall and sleep on my really firm cot that I guess I slept so good at I critically failed my perception roll.
Can I like tell them what the heck happened?
Yes.
Or nah, it's probably not that important. It's fine. Don't worry about the whole Zan thing.
I mean,
What?
you can tell them whatever.
We would
you
love to know what happened.
Well, maybe tomorrow, but you do need to know that several of our friends have fallen at the temple. So I don't know if you like they didn't see that at all. Like they don't know the casualties of the temple.
That's true.
Not
Like-
really.
Yeah, like I know we need our rest, but Zan, I wanted to come to you and tell you that I'm afraid Tom has fallen. This is really important. It's personal now that we take care of this menace.
So, Zan, what's happened to you?
Oh yeah, what do I see? Do I perceive him the same way? Like
No.
what's going
Well,
on?
I mean, I look about the same. I look like I've been through hell.
Literally?
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Hmm.
Zen's like it weighed heavy on him. He took a lot of loss in a short amount of time and had physical. He aged a little bit, basically. Kind of, little heavy lines, little crow's feet. Don't hit me. But he's wearing a chain shirt and he's got a big shield and a mace, and he seems to be a lot more focused, almost to a point where he's there with you guys, but he's not. There's always something going on. He's taken this personally, and would tell you guys that death comes for us all. We'll gladly meet it, but now's not our time, and we will rebuild and protect Parna like we're supposed to.
So, I'm really curious about if he's like a completely different person now or something, because he's behaving very, very differently. And granted, I know there's been a lot of loss and stuff, but I have a potion in my pack that I just pull out and hold in my hand just to see.
You finally see Zen crack a smile and kind of his eyes light up temporarily, and he just looks at you with like a half smile, and he's like, clever, but why don't you keep that for yourself? You'll need it in the days to come. Fear not, friends. I'm still Zen. I'm still with you. But now we have a much bigger project to take care of.
And he has a shield with Revorhu symbol on it?
I mean,
That's
y'all
what the
can ask.
kids call multi-classing. Hmm.
No, actually, I mean, if y'all want to know, Zen would gladly share it with you guys. You're his greatest friends and his family.
yeah. Do you guys, we have a lot to talk about what happened last night with the Baron and everything. Do y'all want to talk about this after a rest? And we'll go to the temple and try and find people?
Yeah, we're over time, so yes.
Yeah, that's yeah, okay.
Either way, you all find your ways back to your beds with plans to discuss in the morning what has occurred and how you all made it out with your lives, some in one way or another. And as you contemplate what this means for Parna, what this means as your role as guardians and seekers of Revorhu, sleep takes you. You finish your long rest. You are full on everything, half hit dice, regain spells and everything. And you wake up the next morning to see what awaits you as dawn breaks. And that is where we will end for episode 35.
Did we level?
You did.
That was a lot. That's cool.
Level 20, finally.
No, don't be silly. Level
Oh,
11.
Level 12. I can't wait.
I thought we were level 60 as per our temporary DM.
Only
Yeah.
when that DM is present, which is not most of the time.
We kill the boom.
Excellent. Don't forget, next week, charity stream for St. Jude.
3 p.m., an hour earlier than your normal time, 3 p.m. EDT. And check our Twitter and retweets from any of us if you follow any of us on Twitter.
Did we show off the
that'll
prize
be
box?
The prize box we were gonna do now, right?
Do you want to do it now, or
Later.
do you want me to do it at the beginning of the charity?
Don't do all of it. Let's just say there's a prize box that exists where Dreve is and will no longer be with Dreve at the end of the charity stream. Every donation to St. Jude, as long as you are in the U.S., will qualify you. You will need to give us a shipping address, and we will roll that and determine who's going to win that. But it's got a ton of D&D stuff. It's got things and stuff and things, and it's very nice. So you're going to want to stick around for that. Help if you can. We'll be tweeting out a link for you guys to help donate early, and we'll put it in our feed, and we'll keep you all updated. So watch our Twitter for all updates. We will be here next week, charity stream. It's going to be great. Except for that, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.